Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here. Oh.
Part 2.
Part 2!
Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon.
Part 2!
Beyond Escape.
Crimson Flower. Look at the backgrounds. Look at the backgrounds.
It is Imperial Year 1185.
Wait, 85?
Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne. Yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest.
Okay, it's been 5 years. What?
Bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg to the kingdom capital.
Of course,
As they work
Dimitri's.
to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on.
Of course, Dimitri's with Rhea being
Meanwhile,
from the kingdom.
Claude, leader of the
So
Alliance,
all of them have taken
staves
over.
off
All of them
Imperial
have taken
intervention
over.
by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality.
And Claude's just not
As
even
events
fighting. Oh, I'm
unfold,
realizing I've got the
Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of
Black
deadlock.
Eagle Strike Force is still going. Black Eagle Strike Force still going. That was a lot of shit. A lot of information.
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
Sothis? So much is happening! People were waiting for last stream, now it's this one. What's happening? So, 5 years have passed. The war is still happening. The war is still going on. All of the people we had have taken over now. Everyone's taken over and become the respective leader of their places. Everyone. Dimitri's finally stepped up. I mean, Edelgard did it 5 years ago, but still. And Claude is leader in some... We still don't know enough about the Alliance to, like, really judge anything. Dimitri, of course, because the kingdom, the Holy Kingdom. Rhea's gone there, of fucking course. And Claude's just like, I'm trying not to get involved because we have so much internal shit to deal with. Time to get shown off in the second trailer for the game. That feels weird! As a non-fan of this trailer, this is the stream I was hype about. So this is Narcolepsy kicked in real hard. How are we even talking to her? How are we even talking to her? Bird and babies go, oh my god, yeah, they're all gonna be 5 years older! They're all gonna be 5 years older! What the fuck is gonna happen? What? What?
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours.
Surely if we've been asleep for 5 years, that's not great for the body. I know hibernation exists, but it ain't 5 years long. Although I guess we're part god, so that kind of negates any of that. Permadeath or casual mode? We're doing casual. We're doing casual, but I haven't let anyone die either. Everyone told me to do casual because they wanted to not lose any of like the dialogue of any of the characters. But I also haven't let any characters die. Like if a character dies, I rewind time, and I haven't finished any maps with any characters being defeated yet. So it's within the realm possibility. The trailer that revealed this was hype as fuck. It feels like a weird thing to show in a trailer if it's this big of a deal. Hard mode or normal? Hard. Hard.
Like so much rain.
Last time we had a
blood
difficulty
has
spike,
fallen
but
to the ground.
it's been fine.
As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
So I have to reset the Elgato. It is once again fucking up. The Elgato plaything just constantly fucks up and just fucks up with the sounds. So it's like really shit on my ends. I know you can't hear it, but it sounds like a vinyl record and it's pops on my ends. So shit is fucked. I'm still sleepy. I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool. Have you not changed one bit?
For new viewers, a little bit as that little bit may reveal, we completely blind first playthrough. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I literally know nothing about the game. But, like, up until where we are. Assuming there's new viewers around. I see there's a lot of people watching this, so there's probably a lot of new viewers. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's there. Give me 5 more years to... Exactly!
Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
At least we can talk to her. At least we can talk to her. At least we can talk to her.
Hey, are you awake?
Hi there, random dude. Hello. Hi, villager. Oh, God. Hi. Hi. Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this?
I was passed the fuck out.
I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
We're both petulant children. We were floating down the river? But the fact that our passed out body hasn't died at some point in the last 5 years is a fucking miracle.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
I've been asleep for 5 years after that massive... It was such a rager. I think I killed the Pope or something. It was awesome. What do you mean Garrick Mach's been abandoned?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore.
I mean, Byleth wouldn't know that. His edibles ain't shit, wakes up 5 years later. Yeah, I mean, we heard that Rhea ditched, with Dimitri. But, obviously Byleth is just woken up and wouldn't know a thing about what's happening.
Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know.
That looks great considering all the bullshit. It hasn't fucked with her at all. The fact that she doesn't have, like, sticks in her hair. The fact that her cloak isn't just, like, completely torn to shit. She's doing well. She's doing well.
Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
Imperial Army. That means Edelgard's there. Probably. 5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you?
5 years of using to work. I mean, like, our mum's corpse was pristine for 20 years. Camera? Camera, I fixed your flickies. Now, thank you. Now fix the focus. Like, our mum's corpse was pristine for 20 years, so I'm just going to assume whatever the fuck Ray was doing to us with her experimental bullshit has fucked us. And stuff like that. Maybe we don't age anymore.
It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Millennium Festival. Millennium Festival.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all.
Byleth is confusing the shit out of this poor dude.
I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting.
I can say that around us, shit is pretty destroyed.
Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery. The monastery.
Are
That
you
ain't even
crazy?
insane. We're fine.
The Imperial Army is there.
We're good. Yeah, the Imperial Army is chill with me. It's fine.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery.
Nah, you can't stop me. No, you can't stop
Just
me.
remember, I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting for me. No need to worry about me. I don't want to freak him out too much. Green hair contains chloroplast, photosynthesis. Possible. No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
If I say my students are that, I'm going to confuse this poor bastard even more. I'm going to confuse him even more if I say that. So I don't want to be too mean to him.
5 years ago to the day.
Edelgard. Edelgard's got a new hairstyle. Oh my god.
If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival.
She sounds older too. You know how you weren't allowed to look up any fan art merchandise or porn? It's this design. Damn. She's looking fancy as hell.
Halt! Who's there?
Oh, God. How would they have all felt these last 5 years thinking I was fucking dead? Because surely if, like, surely if I just don't show up for 5 years, they'd think I'm dead, right? Yeah, the horns are awesome. The horns are awesome. It's one hell of a unique fucking crown. I love it. I love it. I mean, of course I love it. Look at what she's wearing right now. You could damn near say that what she's wearing right now is a red jacket. She would have thought we're dead for 5 years. All of them would have. Devil Eater God versus Pope Rhea. Fuck God. If this is the world that God created, then we should kill God.
It can't be. Professor?
Hi, Idol God. I know it's been some time. Oh, look at it. She looks so majestic. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace.
Aww. Aww.
My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
Finish that essay. Is Idol God short? She may have grown a bit. Actually, I was about to say she may have grown a bit because she's older. She was like 18 before. She may have already stopped growing. Idol God is very short. I mean, she is also short. She might be taller now than before, but she is very short. I don't want to panic her more by saying I was dead, so I'll just say I was sleeping.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared.
I'm not joking, Idol God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Idol God.
Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was?
Oh! I mean, especially think about it from her perspective. She was willing to do this on her own. She was willing to go out and do this on her own. And then Byleth turns around and joins her. And then immediately she thinks that Byleth dies because of it. She would have felt so bad these last 5 years. Oh, God.
I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive.
Oh, God.
All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe.
Uh-huh. Oh! 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 Have you do a revolution? I need to rest before. Oh, Idol God. Idol God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry all these years. Oh, I'm sorry.
5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago.
Gay. Pretty gay. Pretty gay. Such a short time, 5 years. Idol God, you're like 23. That's like a fifth of your life. It's a fairly long period of time.
Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago?
Oh, I absolutely, yeah, I still have a crush on you. Oh, you mean the revolution thing? Oh, yeah, that I still feel. Yeah.
You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end.
I have this feeling that Edelgard may not have planned for a war revolution to go for 5 years. I feel like the plan has fallen apart a little bit, considering how long it's been going for. It hasn't gone as well as we hoped. I shall be at your side in a revolution way and a gay way.
I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
I am.
I thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
No, no, I literally don't. For us, it's like a couple minutes, but I really was asleep all this time.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be.
I mean, you saw me pass out multiple times beforehand. I don't think, considering everything going on with Byleth, I don't think it's that hard to believe that her sleeping for 5 years is a thing that could happen. Considering what, like, everything about her up until this point.
In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate.
Damn, that was a pretty quick explanation. Not much has happened in 5 years. It's all right. My dead dad told me in the intro sequence. It's fine.
Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church.
So, did you like my Gerald's impression? Everything happened. War. Okay, now that that's over. I got Louis Thomas head of exposition at school. Exactly. We're fine. We're fine. So, here's my thing. Before everything happens, Fargus was the place that was, like, the most inner turmoil out of everything. Anyone who was, like, already kind of against the church that we were dealing with in the story, all of them came from the kingdom. The Western Church, Lord Leonardo and all of his people, Miklan and everything, all of that came from Fargus. Everything Twisted seems to be addressed here. But all of, like, the stuff that was fighting against the church there, all has come from Fargus. So if Ray has gone over there and Dimitri is the king of it and Dimitri is supporting Rhea and stuff, have they just, like, crushed that entirely in their, in their territory? It's just been completely quashed at this point?
Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict.
So Claude's just like, we're not going to be part of your war, I'm just going to make everything where we are a bunch of internal bullshit. Okay. Okay.
The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately.
Now that you can actually play the video game, I feel like you'll be able to actually join us on a map and we'll actually win a battle. I mean, you can explain that away in story aspects of just, like, Byleth's tactics are what make her so strong. And also, she's also absurdly fucking strong because of everything about her. So having just one of her is pretty goddamn effective. But that being said, I trained up all of my students to be really fucking effective fighters too. Byleth wasn't the MVP all the time.
The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all.
Dimitri stages pet and Claude's procrastinating like a madman. Nothing has changed! Nothing has changed in these past 5 years. Fuck the Church of Sorrows.
Rhea, Seteth, the Knights, and the others are in prime condition. They've set up their base within the kingdom
With
capital.
those two, defeat is impossible. Yeah, so they're just all in Fargus now, yeah.
The Immaculate One and her family have yet to fight on the front lines.
Cowards! Cowards!
However, we must eventually face and defeat them. It would mean a great deal to have you with us when the time comes. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion.
Get to see the others! By the way, her outfit's incredible. Her outfit's awesome. And it's not just because it's basically a red jacket, but that is a big part of it. Shut up. Shut up, you know what I'm like. Her new outfit definitely emphasizes her boobs a lot more than the old one.
The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Such a silly name, but I'm glad to see them again. I'll be glad to see them again. And they're all gonna be older! Oh god, who's gonna have the best glow up? Who's gonna have the best glow up out of all of them? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I gotta make a prediction here. Who's gonna get the best glow up out of all of them? They're all in their 20s now. Ooh. 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 I want it to be Hubert because I find that hilarious. Running gloves is a very common thing online. I want it to be Hubert because I find that funny. But it would make the most sense if it's Bernie. It would make the most sense if it's Bernie. That one would make the most sense. Like, if she's just not anxious about it. I was about to say she's not anxious about anything anymore, but I guess she would probably still have to be because supports are still gonna happen. Well, maybe, I guess. Will the supports just continue? How will the supports work? 5 years is fast. Some of the supports aren't gonna make sense with a 5-year cap in the middle of them. Second, Petra and Caspar, 5 years to talk about how one of them killed the other's dad. It's been really awkward. Well, real good at reducing anxiety. Well, she's older. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we get to see them. Show us! Show us the glow-ups! Show us! Byleth doesn't look any older, by the way. Byleth doesn't look any older. Edelgard does. So many of the time locked. You also locked out most of the earrings you didn't do at this point? Okay. So, okay. Okay. So a lot of that does make sense. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check out their classes and weapons. Oh. Jaritza will now work together with you. Oh, yeah, Death Knight's on our side. Death Knight's is now on our side. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, Death Knight's with us.
Well, now,
Completely refilled.
that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Look at them all! Look at them all! Oh my god! What's Hackill's hat? What's Hackill's hat? What? Hackill's not wearing a hat! What is happening? Everyone gets a few levels as well? Oh, that's good because the last level I was a little under level 4. No! Oh! Oh! I feel like all that Ferdinand's done is just not cut his hair. I feel like Ferdinand has just not cut his hair at all and got a fancy as fuck robe. During the army's added a post patch post launch, you just sort of disappeared without mentioning the time skip. That is weird. That is weird. Yeah, Ferdinand has just gotten more fancy and now he's got these long flowing locks. He's got these long flowing locks. Lynn looks fancier. Lynn looks fancier. His hair's like, that fucking Fabio Ferdinand. I will say that Ferdinand is definitely radiating himbo energy way more than he ever has before, right? Honestly, Dorothea looks exactly how I'd expect Dorothea to look, except for the losing of the hat. She lost the hat. Dorothea looks exactly how I'd expect her to look. She looks like I see Dorothea and I'm just like, okay, that makes so much sense that I'm not surprised in any capacity. Linhart looks fancier. He actually cares. Hubert just looks more menacing now. But damn, he's hot. Hubert is more menacing, but fuck, he's hot. Right. Bernie actually is like a perfect time for us to run out of hats. So long, hats! The hat bit has become so detached. The hat bit has become so detached from Dorothea wearing a hat that I feel like the bit should continue. But also, that was my last hat. I had one more idea, but the idea wasn't a hat. It was something on my head. So I guess it does kind of work out, doesn't it? Yeah, Hubert looks more menacing now, but fuck, he's hot, right? Bernie's done something with her hair! Bernie is, like, so pretty now. Like, Bernie is like, oh my goodness, Bernie looks so pretty. I love her outfit. Dorothea looks majestic as hell as well. Dorothea's like extra hair is awesome and I love it. But I already know who wins this competition. I already know who wins this competition. Part of me wanting to do this so we can actually buy $100 worth of hats. Well, the idea was I still did have something left, and it was just wrapping a tie around my head. So if I didn't find that one, I would have just wrapped a tie around my head right now. That's what that would have been. Again, the hats have become so detached from being about Dorothea that should I discontinue the bit anyway? Again, I don't have any left, so... But if we're talking about glow-ups, I know who wins. I know who wins. Don't get me wrong, I love Ferdinand's himbo energy that he has now, with these majestic locks. But I think it's pretty obvious who here is the fucking winner. Holy shit, Cass! Holy fucking shit, Cass! Wow! Wow, Cass! Holy crap! Wow, it's amazing how much giving Cass this hairstyle it's a fucking entire transformation, right? It suits him and his personality so much, but wow, does giving Cass this hairstyle, it just like, it's a whole new energy that he has, and I love it. Nice, awesome, camera's flickering. I had to reboot the camera right before this stream because my whole computer froze, and I've worked out how to fix the camera flickering. It's rebooting the computer and hope it doesn't happen then. So, because it hasn't happened since the last Fire Emblem stream, so I rebooted the computer after that one, and now I had to reboot it again because my computer fucked up. So, yay, another Fire Emblem stream of the webcam fucking up. I'm throwing my hat well and truly out of the ring because I can't even see it anymore. I'm throwing my thing. Yeah, Cass is also taller. Cass is also taller. Like, I mean, it's always Bernie. Edelgard's still really short. It's even funnier now how short Edelgard is because everyone else got a growth spurt and she didn't. Fucking holy shit, Cass. Everyone can say who they think got the best glow up. I'm voting Cass though. I'm voting Cass because goddamn. On classic mode, any units that die in school phase still stick around for the story up until the time skip. That during the time skip they die or are otherwise unable to rejoin the army, so post time skip cutscenes are a bit modular and that they have to account for any of these characters not being here. Honestly, I thought that was already the case during the entire school phase. I thought that was already the case during the entire school phase. So just brutally murdered off screen during the time skip. Okay. Because they sustained enough injuries during the school phase that they like that they weren't able to survive, I guess, during a war. Yeah, I already assumed that like they could die during the school phase. I already assumed the cutscenes could cut out people. Fire Emblem will not actually let children die. I really thought it would. Cass is great. Hubert's definitely my favorite. I am absolutely not going to fight you on the Hubert one. Hubert is so hot. Hubert is so hot now. Holy shit. Petra looks great. All of them look fantastic. All of them look fantastic. I think the biggest, like, not the biggest loser, but like, I think the one that's the least is Lynn. I think Lynn's isn't bad. It's just, it's not the incredibleness that some of the others have, but damn. Oh! No! You know who I'm curious about? Lysithea. Because she was already the youngest out of all of them. So she's still going to be the youngest. She's still going to be a teenager. So they have to age up Lysithea, but they keep her a teenager. Actually, I think she was 15 by the end, so she's 20. But still, she's still the youngest out of all of them. So that she gets older, but she's still young. But maybe Lysithea will also now be taller than Edelgard, and Edelgard's just the one who didn't get taller. Caspar as well, Ferdinand, Dorothea, runner-ups. Well, again, like, Dorothea's is good, but it's exactly what I expect of Dorothea. Like, Dorothea does just look like this is what you would totally, like, it's totally expectable that this is how Dorothea ages in 5 years. Oh, yeah, and Fuckboy. Yeah, we do have Fuckboy still on our team. Sup, man, by the way. Ferdinand is the most, out of all of them, Ferdinand's the one that's the most surprising. I'm shocked that Ferdinand has long, luscious locks. I mean, he had longish hair before, but wow. But wow. I like how he was just like, oh my god, it's you. But he's upgraded to Queen Bee, yeah. Yeah.
Professor, it's me, Bernie. Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here.
Oh, look at her! Look at Benny! Ah! Ah!
I can't believe it. Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
God damn it, Cass. Be rank in hair. God damn, Cass. What the fuck? Holy shit, Cass. Holy crap. What the fuck?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
Hey, Petra. Hi, Petra.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
God, okay, his hair is even longer than I realized. His hair is even longer than I realized. Ferdinand, what the shit? I love it, but what?
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Hey. You haven't got any better at the language for supports. Fair.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Is Lynn upset that I'm alive? Is Lynn upset that I'm alive? Does Lynn wish I was dead? Huh? What? Is Lynn upset that I'm alive? It sounds like he's pissed off that I didn't die. What? Lynn, what the fuck?
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
I'm happy to see them all too.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined.
Wow, called out. Wow, called out.
She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Cass really just shouted, "This bitch is gay!" It goes back and forth awkwardly. Cass knows. I mean, considering the in the 5 years I've seen, I learned what gay people are, and I realized that, you know, I work with most of them. This bitch is gay. Good for them. Good for them. So okay, so it's very like, even this is main story. This is main story, and it's already just like, yeah, Edelgard absolutely has feelings for you. This is main story, and it's already doing this. Which, I mean, I guess is fair, because to get to this point where this is the story that's happening, you've already had to show that you're close with Edelgard, so they can lead it into the main story that, like, she does feel pretty damn close to you, because you had to do that to even get to this point.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence, and there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
The way she fucking blushed, oh my god. I mean, like, she's always definitely had a thing for us. She seemingly has had a thing for us for quite a while. I mean, what was didn't she literally say that at the Millennium Festival? It's just like, there's something about you that makes me want you to tell you things that I don't tell others and stuff like that. Or how much she trusts in us when she tells us things. She's clearly been like that for a while. But now there's just no hiding it. Just wearing an outfit from an entirely different culture. Which makes sense. Makes sense.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor. But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor.
She became Emperor, and then she realized that, oh, I need someone to help me with this. You saved her life when you met her. This is true. This is true. If a woman that stacked jumped in front of me and, like, knocked away someone who was running it with me with an axe, I'd fall from them. For a Banshee hide grades, if you can understand her appreciation. And I think that just goes to show that, like her planning wasn't exactly great at the start. I mean, I get what, like, the idea behind the Flame Emperor hiring those bandits was now. It was to try and get rid of, Dimitri and, Claude and stuff like that. But, you know, Reckless Plan didn't go quite well and stuff like that. And again, that's kind of the whole thing, right? Is that from the start, Edelgard has not been trusting. She's had trust issues, and we've had to be the one who's broken through that and shown her that she can trust and rely on people now.
It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough.
But she also did admit in the support that we did with her. She also admitted that in the support that we did with her. That is just like, if it wasn't for us, she wouldn't be able to open up and stuff like that. So it's a good thing that we're here to do that.
The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
You're the main character. You still need to be good enough to win the entire war for us.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
Popular theory is that the bandit attack was to scare away a teacher candidate so she could have Jurita become one of the house leaders. Was there something about that bandit attack that just get... Because we did become a teacher right after that. Was that part of the story at the beginning? I've forgotten that. Was part of that story, like... Because the knights were also there. Like, the Knights of Seros were also there. So were the Knights of Seros there, like, escorting a teacher who was, like, with all three of them? Because, yeah, it makes sense for Jurita to become a house leader, considering, you know, Jurita, Death Knight, etc. The bandits were from the Flame Emperor. Yeah, I know that. I know that the bandits were from the Flame Emperor. I remember that cutscene of the Flame Emperor talking to the leader of them. I remember that. But in terms of, like, a teacher woman. Cass said, way back at the start that he assumed Jurita would be the one to take over. So I don't even remember them, like, mentioning that there was going to be another teacher, but they ran away because of the bandit attack, so now it's Byleth, because she happened to show up. I don't remember that part. So there was a potential teacher that ran off during the attack, and another time Castle wondered if Jurita was supposed to be a teacher. Okay. This is way back at the start. You're talking, like, 8 months ago for me. You're talking about 8 months ago for me. My memory's not gonna work that well. Okay. Uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
Hey! My reward for not letting anyone die! And that's where it changes and says, people die when they are killed, if you let people be killed.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
Aww.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Oh, we have a target?
Yes. We must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church.
Yeah, we have to actually deal with the Church last, because, you know, theming and stuff like that. But also, we're trying to wipe out the Western and Eastern Church before we wipe out the top of it, so when we wipe out the top of it, there's no structure left beneath it to sustain it. Bunch of people died. It's just me and Edelgard. You really fucked up.
However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
Aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance.
We're actually going to do something that involves the Alliance in this game. I'm kind of stunned. It's actually going to involve the Alliance, and I don't know how to handle that.
To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
Definitely won't be heavily defended, but it will be fine, because we'll be awesome.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north.
Because, I mean, that's the idea behind taking, like, it's not just a fight against the Church of Seros. It's a fight against the Kingdom and the Alliance, because at this point, and honestly, probably always, the Kingdom and the Alliance were effectively puppet countries run by the Church, or the Eagle and Lion, and yeah, I guess. And the Alliance is a thing too, I guess. Really cares. I mean, I imagine that's why we have to do everything, because, like, we've already heard about the Eastern and Western Church and how they're like what the Kingdom and the Alliance are basically the same thing as the Eastern and Western Church, which are just factions of, like, the Church of Seros. So if we wipe out all of the underlying structures to it, when we wipe out the top, the whole thing will collapse. Because again, if you wipe out just the top of it, the system will still be able to sustain itself. The idea is we want to end the entire church as a concept and like its nobility and crests that the church maintained. So you have to get rid of all of that shit to actually get rid of it all.
At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne.
Von Daphne. Don't know if I know the name Daphne. I'm thinking of Raphael. Unless his name is Raphael Daphne, which is funny. But no, Daphne sounds like Raphael. That's what I'm thinking, because they end with L. The banded debate. One of the reasons why non-black Eagles plays Edelgard. By context, she seems to be so to be on everything evil in your father's death. Game is really good at providing one-sided views. I mean, yeah, like, because I mean, I've been saying it for a while. Literally, what has the Flame Emperor done? I mean, I was saying that the entire time. What has the Flame Emperor actually done? Because during the course of, like, the, well, part 1, the Flame Emperor doesn't really do anything. They're there. And, yeah, I imagine if you're in other routes, because you wouldn't see other aspects of it, you would think that the Flame Emperor is just commanding the entire thing, which is not the case. But again, that being said, I feel like in any other route, I would still hate the church. I feel like no matter what route you gave me, I would still hate the church. I've been pretty fuck Rhea since very early in this playthrough, because Rhea has been fucked up since pretty fucking early in the game. It's like the second or third mission that you do, where it's just like, kill these rebellious spirits, to just like, say, hey, if anyone turns against the church, we'll fucking murder you. It happened pretty fucking early. Thanks, camera. Thanks, camera. And then I guess it'd be hiring the bandits and lend the Death Knight out to the Death Knight out to the other Darth Vader. Yeah. That would be like the main things, yeah. We still don't know who the other Darth Vader is. They showed up once. Like the person who was being lent the Death Knight. We haven't seen whoever the fuck that is since. They've shown up once and we've never seen them since, and I have no idea who the fuck it is. They're just there.
If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us.
Again, I don't think war is a good option here, but given that we want a revolution against an entire unjust system, I don't know what would be sufficient enough that wouldn't be something that's this large scale.
Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one.
Because even if it was just an assassination against Rhea, because fuck Rhea, that's not enough to remove how unjust the crest system is. It's not enough to dismantle the whole concept of, like, the monarchy and nobility and everything. My member was also behind the attack on the tomb where we found the crater, because Death Knight was there, and it was only after that she learned the Death Knight to the other guy. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense that Flame Emperor wants the sword of the creator. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure when Edelgard spoke to us after the attack on the village, part of her whole thing was, with that sword, I don't have to listen to these fuckers anymore. With that sword, I can tell these people to go fuck themselves. That was like part of her point. So yeah, being behind the one trying to get the sword in the first place makes sense.
Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
It's thought to be there looking for the corpse Saint Seros, and so it was in the coffin where it was supposed to be. Oh yeah, true. He would exist. He generally makes whatever side. He's only 40% more evil. True. Also, I know she says war-ravaged world there, and people would absolutely say, well, it's war-ravaged because you did a war. But also, Fodlan has been war-ravaged for a fucking millennium. Again, when they use the phrase relative peace at the start of the game, I'm just like, bitch, literally what peace? She has the compatible... I mean, to be fair, you say that we have the compatible crest. For it. It's an Empire and a Fire Emblem game. Like, you say that it had, like, Edelgard has a compatible crest for the, sword. They've literally made a like, they've literally made a point about how even with that, the Sword of the Creator shouldn't be working. They've made a statement of it, yeah, you have the Crest of Flames. That sword still shouldn't be working, though. Like, it's missing part of it that makes it work with the crest. It's still missing that, so it still shouldn't work. The fact that it's working at all with us is fucking weird. Fodlan lasts longer than 10 years without a war challenge. Impossible. Good, it's been a whole millennium that it's been fucked. Yeah, it's missing the crest node itself, so how the fuck is that working? It's supposed to be probably gonna have a ton of every A rank we reach, but we were time locked. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot happening. Bit more war than usual nowadays. A bit, but probably not that much. A little bit, but not much. I mean, even outside of the relative peace, but there's still a shitload of people dying and fighting each other in Fodlan because it's Fodlan. Even outside of that, wars have been going, like, actual named wars have been going on in Fodlan for, I would still wager, most of its history.
Take that!
Supports with all the glow-ups. So what was our last support with Byleth and Ferdinand? Was it us telling him to fuck off in some capacity? Because it probably was us telling him to fuck off in some capacity. They're fighting more intensely than usual. What's up?
Oh, you know, there is always something. It never ends. Lately, I have been feeling uneasy, impatient.
Oh, yeah, the demonic base. Yeah.
Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops.
Have you considered it's because she's really good?
5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included.
There we go. So this is all the time lock supports, yeah.
I always thought I would be the one to unseat him, but she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Ire, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
I don't know if I've ever seen Ferdinand have this much self-doubt in him at any point. Wow. That's not true, kind of.
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ire, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
It's the journey, not the destination.
I appreciate that, but it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone.
He's taller than Edelgard, there's that.
Even so, may I ask a favor?
Yes.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Okay, I'll let you know when you're better than my wife. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna happen. The height advantage. Support B. Everyone's gonna get full motivation just by the supports with everyone's gonna unlock. This entire stream. The entire stream is just going to be supports. It's gonna be the entire thing. Hey, look, thanks for the word purchase. Think you have a giant god dragon? Not for exactly. Shall we sing a hymn about St. Keyhole? I feel like after everything that's happened, going into the cathedral to sing a hymn about the religion is like just the pinnacle of blasphemous behavior, and I love it. So everyone starts to have motivation, which is kind of sucks, but you can give all those items you got. And God's enemy is the church, not the faith. This is true. I am literally God, so that's true. Yeah!
It's hard to
yeah,
see
the cathedral!
The professor is watching.
Oh my god! Fuck boy! Fuck boy! Why out of all the characters who have a time skip do I have to look the most like him because of the hair? Fuck! Actually, my hair's longer than it should be right now, and I haven't dyed it recently, so I guess it's actually not that similar. If I got my hair recently done and it wasn't like fuckboy is now fuckman. I don't know if I'm comfortable referring to him as fuckman from now on, but I guess he is a fuckman, isn't he? Pray to my wife. I know God loves God like a lot.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Hey. All our faith is stronger. God, look at that. Wrecked to shit. Actually, if we get to run around, the entire place is gonna be destroyed. There's gonna be so much damage to the entire thing. It's gonna be awesome.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor.
I want to thank you too. You not wearing a hat means I don't have to spend a shitload of money on hats. Unless people want me to continue the bit. But if you do, you have to pay up. I'm sure Ferdy and Fuckboy have real good faith.
That is, for letting me live my life the way I want.
I mean, I've been passed out for 5 years. I haven't really had much choice, but...
I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
So you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice? It's kind of sweet in its own way.
Because we've missed for 5 years, but still. You haven't judged any of the people I've slept with over the past 5 years. Look, sweetie, Dorothea. You're misunderstanding. When Byleth was looking at you and giving you judges about who you were spending time with, it's because Byleth was constantly thinking, is this bitch aware that she's bisexual and she can date a woman and see if that goes better? Or does she actually not even realize that about herself? That's what Byleth's been thinking the entire time. The entire time, Byleth has just been wondering, why isn't she asking any women out on a date? See if that goes better.
Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Frank Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me.
I was being serious, by the way.
I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired.
Yeah, the only reason that someone who isn't nobility is brought out of it is because they give something to the nobility. They can exploit it in some capacity.
Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade, my voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
I won't let you be alone.
That's sweet of you, even if you are just flirting. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again.
I like with the amount of dialogue options you have, like, Byleth is just canonically a flirt. Byleth doesn't say that a ton of different words. Like, Byleth is a stoic person who doesn't talk much, and yet still, like, a good 20% of what comes out of her mouth is her flirting with someone. My skin will age. I'll stop wearing hats. See, now I just need to discover what the new bit's going to be for the other ones. I mean, people have already told me what the bit should be for Golden Deer, but I feel like people will get upset if I have the webcam upside down the entire playthrough.
That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital.
You think I'm trying to ship you with Petra, then?
I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
There's multiple of them, but... That feels like she's pretty openly talking. That feels like she's pretty openly talking about Byleth. Someone who doesn't know much about the world or what's happened to not know who I was and just knows me for who I am. And again, or Petra, because Petra's from a different country. Oh! Oh, entirely new music. Oh my god, we have paralogs. Oh my god, we have paralogs. Oh my god, we have paralogs. What's our paralog? The secret. Oh, fucking. Don't even gonna bother. We have paralogs. Oh. Oh, they're for Anna. Okay. I care so much. I care so much. Okay, wow, the levels. The levels are pretty serious across the fucking board. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Except for Bernie. Why is Bernie still only 25? Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to spoil myself on all the glow-ups. I don't want to spoil myself on the glow-ups. I want to run around and see them first. I want to run around and see them first. Just kind of stay with me, okay, just in case you're into them. Well, I mean, I imagine all of the A supports have to be fairly romantic before they get to, the full romance. Upside down for his playthrough of Golden Deer. Well, again, do I want to do it for the entire... People might be upset with me if I do it for the entire time. I'll look at the roster after we go and talk to people. Because I want to go and see everyone's glow-ups. I want to see all the glow-ups. Also, we're exploring and the place is going to be different. So this isn't here. So this isn't here. I am going to change one thing. I am going to change one thing. Where's my, where are the glasses? I don't want to wear this in battle. It feels too churchy. I'm gonna go back. I gotta wear this in battle. It feels too churchy. It feels too churchy. And I guess I can see people's glow-ups here. Explore full sporting where might wear support points second. True. This is true. Okay, let's look at people's glow-ups in this menu then. Because I just want to see people's glow-ups. Lysithia. Oh my god, she's... Yep, she still looks young. She still looks like a teenager. She looks older. She looks older, but she still looks like a teenager. She still basically looks like a teenager. Alright. Hanneman, are you older? Somehow no. Manuel, are you older? Somehow, once you're above a certain age, you stop aging? Taller, but still short. Eloise, okay, you're the same. Shamir, Shamir's the same. Jaritza! Jaritza! Who we actually have now as, like, someone to join us, which is interesting. Anna is the same as always. None of the adults change. Yeah, once you're past a certain age, you stop aging, obviously. Oh my god, Yuri. Oh my god, Yuri. It's just Yuri, but more. Imagine it's... Wait. Is Lysithia actually taller than Edelgard now? That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow. So Yuri's just Yuri, but more, and I love it. Balthus. God damn! God damn it, Balthus! What the fuck? Holy shit! Balthus was already an adult! Balthus was already like 28 or something. So Balthus got more swollen those years. Like the new heights, and what they were doing the time skip and stuff. The glowed up king of grappling. Constance. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a massive change. Age is less than 30, unless you're Byleth. It's an official height chart. Well, it also has heights in the game. Wow, Constance, I mean, like, I know she's in sad mode. Wow, Constance looks like a different fucking person. She looks like an entirely different person. She's now 160. Wow, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Whoa! 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 Okay. Whoa! Jesus! Jesus! My God! Wow! Wow! Whoa! Okay. Holy fuck! Why is your top basically lingerie? Whew, okay, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck. Oh my God, so many supports everywhere. There's a time skip bus shot out there somewhere. Yeah, who got the biggest rack in the meantime? Alright, I'm saving Edelgards for last. Alright. Alright, Hubert and Ferdinand. Being that it was a C support last time, I'm going to assume it was Hubert telling Ferdinand to fuck off. But I'm also assuming that Ferdinand was telling Hubert to fuck off. Wild assumption. Wild assumption.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Thanks, Hubert. Hubert's still Hubert.
Yes, sir.
Hubert is still Hubert.
Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
Threaten them. Do what you have to.
But Edelgard
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
Oh. Oh.
I cannot believe it. You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her.
But if I think her judgment is wrong, I'm still gonna do what I think's accurate.
I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You were not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
I feel like she would want to know. This is Edelgard we're talking about. Thanks, camera. Her whole thing is wanting to destroy the entire nobility system. I imagine she would rather work with everyone. So I think she would rather know what you're doing.
You are sorely misguided.
It's weird being on 30 side of the argument once. I know, right? I know, right?
When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much.
Yeah, but Ferdinand, do you think that about everything she does, so it kind of gets lost in the noise?
Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
Perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided.
Talk with her. Communicate.
I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aide.
They're fighting again! They're fighting again! Manuel has the biggest bust modifier, but it seems like highest bust increase, but she was like 10% before. Manuel has an over 200% bust modifier. So Bernie got the biggest one. Support increase up! We hate each other! Yeah, there's actual breast sliders. They're just behind the game. Hey, I mean, I can't complain about that. We went into FF14 that has a incredibly explicit bust modifier, and I cranked that shit up to 75%. So... I know, Edelgard's the second to last. Bernie and... everyone's just Edelgard. Everyone's just Edelgard. Everyone's just Edelgard. Bernie, sorry, Dorothea and Petra. Nice. We're gonna have a lot of these maxed out, actually.
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
We're actually gonna have a lot of these maxed out now that I think about it. There's a lot of A ranks happening.
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You've always been like that, though.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Everyone that actually has an increase, bust increase, except Liz. Wow. Wow, poor Lysithia.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the only character with braids. I can't think of any others.
I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you? When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then.
Yeah, Petra, can you give me white girl dreads?
And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
This bitch is so fucking gay.
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
God, they're so gay.
I'd like it too.
I said it on their last support, and I'm gonna say it again. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. You should sleep together so I can wake up next to you to help you with your braids.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar. But then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness. And I have much gratitude for that.
I'm now realizing you just have a crush on me.
It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. So much gay.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say.
Now I realize, I thought you were being friendly. Now I just realize you're gay. Oh, you were flirting the entire time. Oh.
I might just cry.
If you will be crying, you can have my... my shoulder. For your crying.
Historical documents said that they were close friends for the rest of their lives.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
So gay. So fucking gay.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
So gay.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
Gay.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Gay!
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
These bitches so gay. These bitches so gay. These bitches are so gay. So gay. So Edelgard, every single support that's left is just with Edelgard, isn't it? Every single one of them. Oh, except for Cass and Byleth. Cass and Byleth's the only one that's not with Edelgard. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of gay down here too, I feel. A lot of gay down there, I think.
Standing tall, I see.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no?
Dorothy and Petra is a very popular ship because they're incredibly gay.
Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Ferdinand. Edelgard's just like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom?
Oh my god.
This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And, as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand, you're bitching so much about, oh, I'll never be better than Edelgard. Maybe it's because you waste your time on this dick measuring contest that you're losing. This makes more sense when it comes before Byleth's one. Well.
Ferdinand, stop.
You know, none of these things are mine, right? I'm just noticing the things around me.
I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty one-sided rivalry.
So I'm sorry about my webcam. I didn't realize that restarting my computer would re-fuck it up.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire.
When I beat the shit out of you, will you fucking stop with this bullshit? God damn it, Edelgard's design is so fucking good right now. Holy fucking shit.
But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
This woman is sick of his shit.
So you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle then!
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Ferdinand.
All right, Edelgard. Have at me.
So speaking of same-sex, support can be seen as more friendly. More than friendly, it will be popular. I mean, that was definitely not more than friendly. That was definitely gay. That was Dorothea and Petra was very much. It was definitely gay. There is no heterosexual explanation for what we just saw Dorothea and Petra's A supporters. There's no heterosexual explanation for that. If I win, you have to fuck off forever.
As you wish. Ha!
It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest
Very gay,
strike.
yeah. I immediately grabbed my strongest weapon and I did like the Monster Slayer or whatever it was.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly.
Will you fuck off now?
I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness.
Yeah, because you keep wasting your time bickering on bullshit.
I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing. You were not.
Higher. Just means she wins.
And such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
God damn it, you lost and you're still going to and now you're just going into man sadness and still making me, God, shut up! And a defense, and a charm, and a speed. Resistance. Luck. Not height. That's pretty much it. But if you spend the last 10 years challenging a person to a duel, then they actually take the duel seriously. You were actually trying to hit me. Is that not you've been asking me to do this entire time?
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard.
Pervert.
But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
What was their last support? There's only the second one, it's their last one. What was the last one about?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
Hubert was actually going to just murder you. What are you doing?
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
Something about her being a political prisoner in the war in Bridget or something? I don't actually know if that came up.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra.
Edelgard's blown away about her hunting skills.
It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
It was metaphorical.
I am having a joke.
Oh, Petra.
You... come again?
Oh my god, Petra.
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Oh no, I actually did it. I actually did shoot the 2 birds with 1 arrow, but I was also fucking with you. Fucking got him.
Did you know?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you.
Oh, I know it's metaphorical, but I did it for real, because, you know, it was awesome.
As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Bridget, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Bridget on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Okay, so that's okay. Because I was wondering if because of Petra's situation, what's her reason for joining in this war and everything? Okay, Petra is hoping that if she ends up ruling Bridget as well, that they'll actually be able to have a proper mutual alliance with the Empire. They won't be at each other's throats. There won't be one that technically has a hold over the other or anything like that. It'll just be a mutual thing like that, which makes sense. Which makes a lot of sense, considering war. And Dorothea, she is also on my shoulders.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Petra's awesome. Don't worry about me, I take care of yourself. You can't do 2 birds with 1 arrow. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Okay. So, memory. Edelgard, Bernie. First step was... that was their last support. No way support for them, sadly. They don't get to go full gay. So yeah, the Bernie and Edelgard. One of them was Bernie, stop being terrified around me. I know I'm, like, intimidating and stuff because I'm Edelgard. But, like, you don't have to worry about it. That's just what I'm like. Was that just both of them? Was that just both of them? Because I don't remember anything else.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
Let's stop with the terror. You're no longer freeze up around me. You've grown, Bernie.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
Jesus. Jesus.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be.
You don't have to be afraid of me. No, seriously, you don't have to be afraid of me. Is your dad still alive? You fucking better not be. You fucking better not be.
Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them.
My father included.
But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too.
She has grown in these 5 years. Look, she's talking to people. And not freaking out or having a panic attack.
I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Scratch what I said. Never mind.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery.
Still have a shitload of anxiety, but...
I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
She's improved, but still burning.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Bernie, please.
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks.
Like actually thanking you, like a friend would?
Before I met you, I was more prone to anger. But now, I've changed in that regard.
I mean, I will say, all of the dialogue that we've heard from Edelgard now is a lot warmer than she was before. Like, every support conversation that we've had with Edelgard since the time skip, and also what we saw, like, at the start of the time skip in, like, the story things, she is talking with a warmer voice than before. She actually now knows that she can, like, open up and trust people, and it does seem to be affecting how she talks to people. Which means that she has Ferdinand and Ilya support.
So,
that was
thank
awesome.
you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for. 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once. Ah!
Bernie!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
Yes, you have a very bad habit of doing that.
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Ah, metaphors! Metaphors! If anyone had a third egg, I would have just gone off. Oh my god. Okay, so, okay. Byleth also has supports with we're not even going to get to explore this stream. It's just going to be supports with everyone. It's just going to be supports with everyone. Holy shit, it already says S on Dorothea. It already says S on Dorothea. What? What? Shit, we're gonna need to catch up with Edelgard's a lot. We need to catch up to Edelgard's support a lot. It's not fair, she had 2 steps of C. Alright, how gay is this one gonna be? Jesus. I imagine this one's gonna be pretty fucking gay too. Dorothea literally already said,
Edie,
hey, what about if we got married?
I received it as a
JK,
gift.
unless. So I imagine this one is also going to be quite gay.
It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
We got so many gifts, I can't even keep a track of all of them.
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you.
You're dealing with too many fuckboys.
Is something on your mind?
War, maybe, but... This guy's wedding ring is, got as a gift. Do you want it? Dorothea, take the don't propose to a woman immediately challenge. Oh, already failed again? Sick. Get completely rid of your anxieties in 5 years? Nah. Yeah, Bernie's still not great.
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine.
Bernie's in her early 20s by now. Obviously, everyone gets rid of all their anxieties by the time they're in their early 20s. Surely, like, there's obviously it's not the type of thing that people carry on with past that, or it actively continues getting worse because of everything around them. That never happens.
I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Gay! So fucking gay! Okay, Dorothea, I have a question for you. Have you considered sleeping with a woman? Have you considered sleeping with a woman? Because I genuinely am not sure if you have.
Do you have any idea why?
Well, I do have an inkling.
I think maybe I'm actually just gay instead of bisexual. We'll have to see how it goes.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
Oh, Edelgard, come on. Edelgard, you're not that clueless, come on.
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
Okay, Edelgard's also a clueless lesbian. Never mind, these two. God damn.
When the two of us are together, talking like this, somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
Dorothea says this to every fucking woman she talks to. Again, have you considered that maybe you're gay?
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change.
Dorothea just immediately, now's my chance. Oh, don't worry, I'm already the bottom. What?
Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Edelgard, please. Please.
Katie, I'm telling you, I'm fine.
It's two clueless lesbians, I swear.
If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war is over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry, though, Adie. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not. But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea.
You're making me sing all that long. What?
It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
80. You really are something special, aren't you?
Fucking... Oh, these lesbians, I swear to God. These lesbians, I swear to God, they're gonna be the death of me. Oh my God. I do find it funny that they're just like, you know what? Black Eagles, they should just be a house of queers. Why not? I find that so hilarious that they're just... I saw the pick art. I saw the pick art too. Dorothea is our guys Dorothea and Caspar. It's the tree. We somehow managed to convince Caspar. It's like, ah, yeah, I'm a tree! It's like, Cass, that shouldn't have... Okay. That shouldn't have worked. Alright, so we're gonna bounce around the place a little bit because we got a bunch of support points to activate, and then we'll actually talk to people. And then we'll actually talk to people. There's a whole lot of things that we've got to run past because that will trigger supports. Because Byleth has to talk to her kids after 5 years. Well, I guess they're not kids now.
No.
They're not kids now. Also, I wonder how different this place is going to be. Given, you know, the troubles that have occurred. And there we go.
Professor.
Hey, Cass! Hello! Cass would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Hell yeah.
Hey, Professor. Something's been bothering me.
It can't be that glow up of yours, because god damn it, boy! 5 years worth of meme gazebo. Fuck yeah, let's crash the inventory. Let's have it overflow error.
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
There's gonna be a lot of these supports that are just like, hey, remember something that happened 5 years ago? I guess.
A knight scolded me for it, but at the time, I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed.
Way to get underflow error and get infinite money. Gasp.
Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Jesus. Heavy things that drop on us in the middle of a support. And why do I care? And why do I care? I pray for their souls.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. The brigands all bore identical tattoos of a scorpion on their arms. Please keep an eye out for that mark in the future.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Cass, you know something about these people with tattoos?
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
I know, it's weird that it happened. ...
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner, and I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
There's the bat tattoo in Yakuza 0, it's all I can think of. But he might have harmed the children? There's some amount of butterfly effect that you just have to accept. Like, this was 5 years. Like...
But he probably wouldn't have. Now those knights, they're not coming back. We both know it. This is all my fault.
Misremembering? I have no idea what you're referring to. I have no idea what you're referring to.
Hey!
None of my tattoos are scorpions. It's none of the ones I have. Petra!
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
Yeah, it was just the previous one for that, which makes sense because the one he was talking about. You okay, Petra? Are you okay?
Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry.
I do think that one can be pre-skipped, so it's less ridiculous than 5 years ago. Well, no, because he said back when I was a student. He said back when I was a student. Hear about a tattoo and a Yuri support? I have no idea. I have no idea. The only Yuri supports I've done have been with Bernie. So I have no idea. What was Byleth and Petra's? I have no idea. Byleth ones are way harder to remember because they're one-sided conversations.
I have sorrow. I mean, I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this.
Well, you just passed out? That's my thing. Still in my bed.
Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
I'm not gonna just let one of my friends just be passed out on the grounds.
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
But you're supposed to be done on pre or post skip and change depending on when you do them. Ah, okay.
I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fodlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting and winning and staying alive. I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
Must take care of yourself to succeed.
That is a truth. I wonder what I should be doing. I want to be granting the wants of my tribe. So their wants are my own, correct?
Can be, doesn't have to be. Only you can know what you want.
What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet.
Celia was helping out with English, and me was helping her working hard to help people. Okay.
What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. Before the war is over, I will have understanding. That you can be counting on.
Petra's in such a fucked up situation. She really is. Like, Petra's in a shitty as fuck situation. Right. She really is.
Oh.
I'm back after 5 years, and the best you can give me is a aww. Fuck y'all. Also, why are these the people still around? I feel like the people around here should be like Imperial Army people. They just look like church people though. Fucking wow, look at this place. Fucking wow, look at this place. Holy shit. Holy shit, this place got fucking wrecked. Wow. Some scaffolding on some places. I mean, some of the people have got walking around
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean.
Wearing red, that means they're Imperials. Yeah, that's it. That counts. I mean, as we saw before we went to the battle, there were some of the Knights of Saros who were just like, actually, yeah, this church is fucked up. Fuck this place.
5 whole years. It's weird to think about.
Weird in what way?
At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you.
And yes, you would be correct in that I don't remember Bernie and Violet supports before either. I'm not going to remember any of the supports. Really hard for me to do that.
The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come.
I'm happy for you.
It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery.
Bernie has changed a lot.
Maybe the battlefield's just dulled my senses.
Yeah, maybe all the murder too. Maybe all of the murder. Maybe when you go out killing people, it makes you just go, huh, I guess being outside isn't that scary compared to actually killing people.
I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
Still panic, but just not as much. Could you go somewhere new by yourself?
A new place? All on my own?
And she's freaking out again.
That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
I have anxiety this is why I have anxiety. It was about her dad. Oh, was it Byleth's one where we learned about her, like, about the horrible fucked up things that her father did? I thought that was Dorothea's. No, Dorothea was learning about Yuri, but not the name Yuri. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Dorothea was learning about what her dad did to Yuri, or what she thought he did to Yuri. Yeah, it was during Byleth that it was just like, yeah, my father tortured the shit out of me. He's a piece of shit. Stop! Don't joke around. I don't know if I can commit to that. Byleth seems like a tease the entire time. All right, all right.
You're still not taking me seriously. I mean it. Promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Okay, I promise.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
Okay. We can ask another professor. I'll be with you in spirit. I'll follow at a distance. Why are all these just like... Okay. I'll be with you in spirit.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time alone.
Byleth, what the fuck? Byleth, what the fuck? It's so mean. Byleth, what the hell? So it says A for Dorothea, but we can't do it yet. Your bond with this person is very deep. To deepen this bond further, you'll have to wait until after the war ends. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So S support is exclusively post-game. Gotcha. S is for post-game only. Got it. Understood. Okay. 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 This makes sense. Alright. Personal quarters. You're getting late during the war. Don't be silly. People absolutely have sex during wars. People absolutely get their fuck on during wars. What are you talking about? That absolutely happens. Not a personal kind of way. Which I want. God damn, Blythe. Why'd you have to push Bernie away? That's so mean.
Okay.
Hey, Jerry,
You've survived. How very fortunate.
God, it's been so long since I've heard you talk not as Death Knight. It's been so goddamn long.
Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you. But you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Yep, sure. Sure. Oh yeah, he does have the mask on, yeah. I forgot. It's been so long since we've seen him know his Death Knight, I forgot he had the mask on. Advanced drills is also a thing. Because sometimes the very all-made joke that they should meet in 5 years for their own reunion. Could almost be at that point. Could almost be at that point. Advanced drills is a new thing. Advanced drills are just war faculty training. But now everyone can train Byleth. Because of war. Because war. Bi as fuck. I was about to check that in the supports. I don't know if I like the idea that one of the few bisexual men in this game is Murder Man Jaritza. We already have a murder man who's bisexual in this game, and his name is Yuri. And he's already one of the more murder men. We have a few bisexuals in the game of men. We have bisexual murder man. We have slightly less murder bisexual murder man, and then we have reluctant to murder but wishes everything was peace bisexual man in Linhardt. Also, because you might have lost out a bunch of the church faculty members that could have taught you. Fair. Fair. May lost out of Warface, you can turn any still holding but no new ones spawn. Thank fucking God! Thank fucking God. In the 5 years since I've been gone, people have learned how to not drop shit all the time. Thank fucking God. I love it, maybe to an unreasonable degree. He is Murder Man.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first. But corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side.
So I like this. I like this line. The idea that in the middle of what we're doing, people will also just be like, okay, yeah, actually, let's just turn this into a full rebellion. Because a lot of people in Fodlan would be like, yeah, fuck all of this bullshit. I like that. I appreciate that. I was like, part of my criticism was just like, I agree with the concept of the revolution and everything. Camera? Camera! Thank you. I agree with the concept of the... Just some face note. I agree with the concept of the revolution and stuff, but the fact that it's being done by, like, large-scale military is, like, the part that makes it a bit...
With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Advanced drills for everyone. Advanced drills for everyone.
Hey.
Oh my god! In the time that has passed, dogs have learned how to sit on chairs. Out focus camera versus flicking camera. Fight! My webcam's all types of fucked up today. Yeah, at least the light's not flickering. I did fix that before it started. Every time my computer reboots, I have to set that manually. The glitching, corruption stuff, that I just have to reboot the computer for. Because when the computer turns on, that just may or may not happen. That seems to be what that is. Cass, hello. I'm looking around for lost items. Something. Maybe normal items?
All right, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
War! 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 Counting on ya.
Leave it to me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army. I know my limits now, Professor.
I know my limits. I now know to only take on 90% of the enemies as opposed to the entire 100. Damn. Nah, 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 you all got shit on, you got kicked out. Nah, 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 get fucking wrecked. Woohoo! I gotta take down at least 4 guys at once. I got this new sick new heat move, Professor, you'll love it. Advanced drills. Oh yeah, no, I saw the advanced drills. I don't know what I'm gonna spend my time on yet though. Fuck boy! How do you feel about being here and none of your friends joined you? How do you feel about the fact that you're here and literally none of your friends came along? You had like multiple besties.
Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, 5 years.
The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies.
Yeah, that was literally bad. Oh, I guess he's not fuckboy. He's fuckman. Sorry, he's fuckman now. Yeah. Yeah. Again, he was explicitly like part of like a quad of besties, and he's the only one that's here. Hey, how do you feel about joining in a 5 years war against friends, family, and former homeland just to see some boobs? Now that's one hell of a butterfly effect. That's one hell of a fucking butterfly effect.
One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are.
At least the boobs that I joined this war for are back. So you do the exact same thing in the fucking classroom.
A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
Well, this is what other YouTubers get for choosing the wrong route. I'm so fucking ecstatic that I chose Black Eagles now, though. Oh my god. Anything else would have been nowhere near as good as this. Anything else would have been my best. Acheron?
The north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden is in the territory of Acheron of the Alliance. He's known as the Weather Vane. He's a notoriously flippant man. A man like that doesn't have the guts to give it all for the defense of that bridge.
It'll be easy. It'll be easy to win Fight War. Fight War will be easy. Is this where the Mibagadivo is? No. Mibagadivo is this one. Migadabibo! Migadabibo, there it is. Concoctions! Concoctions! Ceros tea! Blah! Chamomile. Which I'm definitely mispronouncing. Honeyfruit blend. Blue flower seeds. Red flower seeds. Items and stuff. Yeah. Definitely using all my items in this game super effectively. Hello. War hasn't been good for business? Damn. If only it was like that in the real world instead of the literal opposite.
Since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat.
Is Heavy still out of the game without Betelgeuse? I mean, the thing is, can I enjoy the game without specifically Edelgard there? Sure. We went a long ass time without any of her supports and stuff like that. I still like the rest of them. My issue isn't like not liking the characters in the other houses. My issue now is going to be narrative. Like, for me, this feels like what the game is meant to be. And not just because it's the thing I've done first, but like, all of my thoughts about like the first half of the game have lined up to this is where the game should go. So if the game doesn't go this way, I just feel like that's going to be super unsatisfying. Because like the entire first half of the game is, the church is fucked up. The church has got to go. The church is fucked up and causing the whole of Fodlan to be fucked up with its systems and structures that it has in place. That's like the entire first half of the game. So if this is the route that is fuck church, it's just from a narrative standpoint. I don't know how the other one's going to do that. I'm very surprised to hear that this route was a late addition, and Edgar route was not in the game from the start. That would have been not a good game. That would have been not a good game. That game would have been bad. Even outside of people who don't, like, want to play this one for whatever stupid reason that could be the case. Like, again, narratively, this is what the first half of the game is building towards. Again, maybe the focus of the first half of the game is different enough. Hey, Dimitri. I mean, I can already predict I'm gonna hate Dimitri because Dimitri is the one right now who's siding with Rhea. I can already assume that I'm not gonna like Dimitri even more outside of memeing on the Blue Lions because he's the one who's siding with that. And Claude's just off doing his own thing, like fucking usual. So Claude's probably just going to be completely disconnected from the rest of the game because the Alliance seems to be, as a whole, disconnected from the rest of the fucking game. And then the church route is going to be just, hey, do you want to play with the villains? So... Again, like, maybe the focus of the first halves of the other routes focus on something that isn't, like, so much about how the church is fucked up. Maybe they do focus more on, like, specific problems going on with their regions and stuff like that. So then the second halves become about focusing and like, focusing on those things. Obviously not telling me any of this, by the way. But, like, I feel like unless they just straight up hide information from you, or just don't tell you things, or events are just completely different in the first half of other routes, I feel like I would still play through the other routes and end up hating the church. Because you don't have to find out much about the church for me to hate them. Like, not much information has to come out about, like, Rhea and everything for me to hate all of them. So, unless it doesn't show you the fucked up stuff in the other routes, I feel like any route that I would play, I'd hate the church. And then I wouldn't fight against them. I don't know your connection with them in the other ones, but I imagine Dimitri will probably just still side with Rhea because it's what they're doing now, and they are the Holy Kingdom, but, you know.
You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit, but the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
You don't sound like much of a merchant. You're complaining about looser regulations and how things are bad for the for people. You don't sound like much of a merchant. That's why your business is doing poor in war. Because you're not doing a very good job at being a capitalist. So you're not a horrible person, so I can at least give you that. We're finally here now. Playing rest with the knowledge from the others is what makes this great, since that makes sense before never got my whole picture. Yep. Well, again, I'll gladly die for Her Majesty. I don't know if she'd want you saying that. I feel like the concept of nobility is so entrenched here that people are going to talk about Edelgard now that she's the Emperor in a way that Edelgard wouldn't want people talking about her because her whole thing is this system sucks. But again, I feel like any route that I would play, I would hate the church because of any information about them, and it's me.
The last 5 years have been difficult at times.
I'm glad that, like, just based on character design, I could tell this house was full of lesbians, so I picked it.
My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father.
Did you hear about what your father did to Edelgard, though? So, like...
Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Eyre, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
Ferdinand, shut the fuck up. Ferdinand, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphne houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us. So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphne.
So close. Cats are allowed inside. This church is... We're immediately doing a better job of maintaining this church than before, because the cats are allowed inside and the dogs are allowed on benches. We've given equal rights to the animals to live amongst the humans, and they're not all sequestered off to the side alleys. Fucking proof that the church is evil and we're not. Gloucester is Lawrence? Ugh. Does he have to be the one who's siding with the Empire? Ugh. Slash I'm starting my maddening run for 3 hopes, halfway through 1 rep, but still a struggle. How do you have time to do routes on maddening? I'm still on my first playthrough of what is now 4 fucking playthroughs! By the way, I hope everyone's ready for 3 houses content to continue for the next 5 years. Because I feel like I would get 1 route done a year at most, and then there's all of 3 hopes. Maybe I may not be able to achieve my dream within my lifetime, therefore I must find a worthy successor. Wherever will I find such a fervent youth? We could always, after we rebuild the Officers Academy, Ferdiad, look at Morphs, the City of Illusion, rebuild the Officers Academy. He liked that one. He liked that one. We can still have Murder School. As a treat, we can have Murder School. Manuela! Hey! 5 years since I've seen ya.
After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach.
Oh, you don't even care that I'm back? Sick. Awesome.
The cathedral and several other buildings were destroyed, but...
I noticed.
We've done some repair work here and there, and we're using the buildings as a base of operations.
We can't... We already had to make an entire other room for that one mission there. We can't make an entire other base that... So fuck it, you're just occupying the cathedral now.
As for me, well, the church moved its headquarters to Fargus, and I've seen no reason to follow.
Hey.
When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
Nice. They all decided to still join in the war. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Maybe.
That's my take on it.
I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham, my eyes nearly popped out of my skull. But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real. That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
I do appreciate how much this route of fuck the church has been very explicit with the problem is the institution, not the faith. A list of rare items to Fodlan probably belongs to someone with a deep interest in rare things. thought you said there was no more lost items. I thought you said there was no more lost items. Oh, all the lost items for the people and the other things, yeah, they're just stuck in my inventory forever. Items you missed pre-time super on the floor. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I just missed that one. Okay. No new ones. Okay, gotcha. Well, we're gonna have a lot of shit just filling our inventory forever now because I didn't give it to everyone. Hey, we can still build up the statues of the 4 saints though. Fuck yeah.
Need something?
Fuck yeah, we can still build up the statues of the 4 saints because, yeah.
Is this one?
Hell yeah.
You're all set.
Hell yeah.
See you again soon.
Hell yeah, we've almost finished that. We've almost finished all of that. Fuck yeah. We stole shit from the other kids, and they'll never get it back. Now they will lose the war because they don't have their cherished heirlooms. Or their fucking comb or whatever.
What?
Yeah, they're like, seriously, I stole their combs. It was awesome. Again, I'm still taking the fact that, like, dogs and cats are around as proof that we're on the good side here. Go back a bit. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you? Where specifically? Between me running around at a million light years and also Twitch just delay on your end to see what I'm doing and then my delay of seeing what you're typing. I'm not sure where you mean back. Down here?
Hello there.
Hi, how are you? Everything's destroyed. Okay, it's lightly chipped. Everything's lightly chipped ever so slightly. I guess is probably the more accurate way of stating it. I'm still not used to Violet having green hair, by the way. I'm still not used to that. Okay, you've got... To here, or...? I'm ignoring it and I'm leaving.
What the?
Oh! Oh, it's the kids! Have they grown up? Are these the kids that were being told off that have grown up? Is that what it is? They're still being told off. They're still getting up to some bullshit. Also, please just in the future, just tell me where to go.
No.
Vague hints and stuff when I'm having to wait like 30 seconds to a minute between like the next vague hint is not conducive for the whole input delay thing. You can just tell me where.
Professor?
Whose grave are we barking at, boy? Whose grave is this? Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. I'm curious if you'd be proud of where we're taking everything. Really not quite sure what Geralt would think of what the situation has become here. Cannot lose the midlights. Not really sure what he'd think of everything that's become, but you know.
Right.
There's a lot less people around now that we don't have people from every single house here.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me?
Not really. You're a mercenary. I assume they just paid you money to stay here. And that's the excuse of why when I recruited you, you're still here.
I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Saros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon.
Hey, the guy paid me a shitload of money.
But I might change my mind if you're around.
Then that doesn't mean... That means you're not a mercenary. You're just doing it because you have a crush on me. That's not being a mercenary. Geralt would be proud. He left the second he could. Didn't he set a fire to the place actually to leave? Didn't Geralt literally try to burn the place to the ground so he could peace out? I guess he would be proud. Hey, Bernie, you're outside of your room, but you are still tucked into a corner inside of a different, albeit bigger room.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I run out. Yeah.
I built up enough time inside to go somewhere. I think Naruto took advantage of fine, not that he said it. Oh, my dad's not as cool as I thought.
I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Can I still call you? Can I still call you Bernie Bear because Bernie's just easier than Benedetta? Bernie Bear.
Oh, yeah. People call me Bernie Bear since I hole up in my den all the time. Not anymore, though.
Hey.
Okay.
Can I still say Bernie? Do you still talk about yourself in the third person? Actually, I guess you did just say no more Bernie Bear, so I guess the answer to that question is yes. Oh! Oh, we've done such a... Oh my god. We take care of this place so much better. Oh, we take care of this place so much better. We can finally walk down this fucking corridor.
No.
Oh, we can finally walk down here.
Hi there.
Oh, the Imperial Army takes way better care of the church than they ever did. I'll still call it... Oh my god. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Where's Ladislava? Did Ladislava survive? You survived? Wait, what the fuck? You died. Bro, I thought you died.
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Berglies. I'm the guardian of this place.
I thought he fucking died.
I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
So did Ladislava die and not you? Wait, what? 5 years ago.
Ah, yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive?
I'm wondering the same thing about you, bro.
Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Doesn't Fleisch mean a word in French that's related to swords or something like that? Them dying as NPCs in that fight counted? Well, they just like disappeared off the map, so I figured they died. I figured they fucking died, because I thought the whole point of them going into battle was like, hey, you're about to do a war. People will die. This is my sister, Fleisch. Well, I'm just thinking it's something related with swords, because there's a Vermage ability in FF14 that's just called Fleisch. And it's the attack with summon swords. So I assumed it was something to do with summon swords.
Hello. I'm Fleisch von Berglies. It's nice to meet you.
Fleisch is the name given to spires in Gothic architecture. In French, the word is applied to any spire, but in English it has a technical meaning of a spirelet or spike on the rooftop of a building. Huh. Why is that the name of the attack then for Vermage? I'm realizing I probably shouldn't try to understand the naming conventions of Vermage abilities of all fucking things. NPC deaths don't count, unless they do. And in that case, they count.
I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
I'm stunned you survived, is the main thing. I'm just stunned you survived.
There were clashes with the Kingdom Army near the Western Front, but this is the first time the Alliance Army has had an honest-to-goodness fight.
In 5 years, they've avoided actually being in any part of the war. Oh, by the way, Implex, welcome to the stream. Hi. Sorry, I saw a pink name, so I thought you were SS25R. Sorry. Hi. Really bad actually reading the usernames. People, I just rely on colors way too much.
I hear their leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance Army is pretty tough too.
And fencing, a Fleisch is a type of lunging strike. Well, that makes a lot more sense then. That makes a lot more sense then. Okay, never mind. We haven't improved stuff enough here that we can go down this one, but at least we can go up the other one. So at least we're still somewhat better. There's just a bunch of people here ready on horses. There's a little kitty cat. Professor? I can't get rich kitty cat. The gatekeeper! The gatekeeper decided to stay!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed.
My older twin works for the Knights of Saros, but I think he's just a grunt, not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago.
My brother Gatekeeper was like, I had to leave. Oh my god, Anna, you moved. Gatekeeper's twin, Gatekeeper. Oh, is that actually a different Gatekeeper? The other Gatekeeper was just like, no, I'm part of the church. I didn't recognize that the voice was different, sorry.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Okay, like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. And I don't want to specifically blame this on Anna's voice actor in this game, because there's plenty of examples of a fantastic voice actor still has shaky delivery because the voice direction was just absolutely terrible. But Anna truly does sound like it is someone's literal first experience trying to do any form of voice acting in any capacity. It really sounds like that. It just does. It just does. Again, I don't want to be mean to the voice actor. They could be very talented and have done good work elsewhere and other things, and maybe it's just the specific direction they were given for this game is just fucking garbage. But it does sound like someone's first time trying to voice act. Not their first gig. Not the first gig, the first attempt, just ever. Actually, the same voice actor in this game's previous ones. I also thought she sounded off, so I checked. So then it's definitely the voice. It's definitely the voice direction for this game. Because I've played Awakening, and Anna doesn't sound this bad in Awakening.
There's unrest.
She doesn't. Not even fucking close.
Hey, how about a favor?
6 valuable secrets? Alright, okay, I guess I'll accept the quest. Yeah, if it's the same one as the previous games, then yeah, it just means that, once again, we're just stealing food. Then it just means that the voice direction for her in this game was just bad as hell. If it's because there's no way she sounds that bad in the previous ones. There's no fucking way she sounds like that in the previous ones. The direction just sucks, which is weak because everyone else has immaculate delivery. Wait, I don't get which is so confusing. She did say, she did just need to say, is this the one at first? Probably just needed it again real quick when it was a full DLC. Oh yeah, she is because she's a DLC character. It may have literally just been bring her in and rush all of her dialogue in like a fucking afternoon. Yeah, because the voice direction in this game is like one of its strongest, like the voice acting for the whole game is one of the strongest parts about this. She didn't need any supports done. Doesn't she have supports done? She has supports with Byleth at the very least, right? I believe she has supports with Byleth, but it's only the one. Hey, Alois!
At long last, we meet again. I knew you were alive. I knew you could survive. And 5 years on, you arrive.
Again, it must have just been, hey, shit, we're actually going to expand your character. Can you do voice acting in a single day? And the first take of everything, just take it. Because it's really, really bad. It's real, like, especially because the voice acting is so on point for everything else. It's really bad and so noticeable that Anna's voice acting in this game is terrible. and again, especially if it's the same, because it's the same Anna voice actor as the previous games, I'm not holding that against the voice actor in any capacity. But it is definitely noticeable that in this game, it's like, it's bad. It's just like, it's not even that it's just not as good as the rest. It's just straight up actually bad.
We're reunited. I'm glad I kept watch for you in the downstream villages all that time.
No, but you didn't even find me. I just ran home.
I was so devoted to finding you that I left the Knights of Saros. Now I serve no one.
I was more so caring about serving Geralt, and he's no longer here, and you're the closest thing.
Other than you, I'll protect you, just as I promised Captain Geralt I would all those years ago.
There he is. You know what, Alois? Now that you're just working here because of that, you're no longer my slave captor, Alois. I forgive you. I genuinely think you were too stupid to know what you were doing, and I'm not going to hold that against you anymore. I forgive you now.
A moment, please.
By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant among the populace. It's quieted down over these last 5 years, though. The well-being of Her Majesty is steadily improving.
Edelgard's been in poor health? It's been hanging around the church for a couple of years. Did everyone just let me? Edelgard's been in poor health over time. I mean, given what we know about Lysithea because of her double crest situation, and then also we know that Edelgard has a double crest situation. This is terrible!
I need a favor.
Dealing with deserters. Soldiers obtain information about the deserters. Seems they're skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. So soldiers stationed at Fodlan's Locket abandoned their posts. They weren't, what you'd call upstanding folks. It'd be real headache if, for us that they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lysithea! Oh my god, she has grown a lot taller. Holy shit. She's almost as tall as Byleth now, who is still very short.
I'm relieved you're here, Professor. It seems we've reached a stalemate on the war front. I admit I'm feeling apprehensive about fighting the Alliance.
I guess, yeah, because we did take her from the Alliance. I'll be honest, I kind of got to the point where I forgot she was from the Alliance. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
No. I have to shelve my personal feelings. There are bigger things at play here. I'll fight with full force. I'm counting on you to lead us to victory, Professor.
Lysithea is my favorite design. Her glow-up is incredibly strong. Her glow-up is incredibly strong. She still looks like a teenager. She still looks like a teenager, but her glow-up is very strong. Her glow-up is definitely strong.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here too. Since the acolytes and students aren't here, it's up to us to pick up the slack.
So it helps to scale the characters, probably just a huge plus that everybody liked. Again, I didn't even notice that this game didn't do that until people mentioned it. Head, skull, itchy. There's still a lot less people to talk to now because of so many less students. I have noticed they've definitely given more just random NPCs around the map opportunities to talk to make up for that fact. Like more NPCs you can actually talk to because, well, you don't have all of the kids of all of the houses now. So there's still a lot of people that we can talk to, but there's still a lot less. Now, will that mean Explore doesn't take as long as before? Yeah, that chicken's been waiting that barrel for the last 5 years. It's great. Don't worry about it. Haha, Steel healed his shit. Steel healed his shit. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. No one hangs out in these rooms anymore, do they? Steal all their shit. Steal their shit. Mwahaha. I assume there's like no actual shit to steal anywhere, is there? There's no actual shit anywhere to steal. People still keep a mess of their place. Place is still messy. Though Edelgard now has 2 sets of flowers here. Edelgard does have 2 sets of flowers here. Don't forget Abyss. There's also Abyss, yes. Oh, I wonder, I think one of my lost items is a letter writing set. I wonder if it's Edelgard looking at her desk. Maybe some of the items you can work out who it's actually meant to be for by looking at their desk and just seeing what shit they have in their room. Maybe Edelgard's the one who likes writing this. Oh my god, she's actually just singing. She's singing the La 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 song.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Hi, Dorothea.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
Hi.
It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
I feel like even at this point it already will. Even if I did nothing from this point, I think it still would. Yo, how my crops been growing in the last 5 years? The Lalafell song, I love that one. Harvest? That's not many things over 5 years, though we did get a Fruit of Life. Though we did get our Fruits of Life. Lily of the Valley, Forget-Me-Nots. We actually getting some like half-decent flowers. Still got to increase that professor level. Still have to increase the professor level. Pale flowers, purple ones, red ones, and also yellow ones. Forget-Me-Not, that's probably symbolic. Wait, no, I can cultivate it. I can cultivate it! I can cultivate it! Caledonian soil. Spend all my money. The enemy is like so much lecturing stuff that we can also do. Wasn't really scale. Actually happened is that the dialogue scene stopped taking the place in a formless void with a skybox that the characters pretend to stand on.
A moment, please.
They worked out how to make the switch not explode when two anime characters are on screen at one time. It's interesting that like up in this churchy area now is now where Edelgard and stuff are gonna be. No, they gotta talk to them last. Gotta talk to them last. Hoots, hoots, hoots! Hoots, hoots, and fucking shit. Hey, Lynn! Hey, Lynn!
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive?
It didn't sound like you were that happy, bro, when I spoke to you. Like when we first saw you, you didn't actually sound that happy.
I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
But I was not as well enough. The Switch doesn't explode from significantly more anime characters on screen. Hell yeah! And the one place that has a desk, fair. It's the one thing that's tucked off to the side, so it's over. Morning nap? You're taking those naps every day?
Well, as long as we weren't marching. Can't sleep much then. But it's not for want of trying.
I tried to fall asleep as we were walking places and convince people to carry me. It didn't work. It didn't work. As much as I tried. Hanneman! You were asleep for 5 whole years? Fuck yeah, I was. I'm that awesome.
You finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do.
Which is interesting for him, because I'm pretty sure he literally absconded the Empire, but you know. But you know. I'm back in it, baby.
I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. I am happy to help her. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more.
We're all still here.
I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, being God comes with, side effects.
Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
What are you gonna do once we abolish the crest system? Which, I'll be honest, I don't know how we abolish the crest system. I don't know how we abolish the crest system, considering it's literally in people's blood, unless we just stop checking for it entirely, and just, like, don't allow anyone to check what ones they have. I don't know how we abolish it, but we'll work something out. Fine, we'll talk about it.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Take out everyone's blood? You know what? I think you're right. I think we have to drain everyone's blood. This is clearly the only reasonable option to do. This is the only reasonable thing that we can do, clearly. Sadith's office? Damn, Sadith's not in his office. Weird. Hey, Dad. Again, there's so many places we can walk to that are just hey dad spots. So many of them. So many of them.
Well...
Hey Dad, also. Because this is also another one you did. Someone who favors black armor even more. I missed a lot of items last time, apparently. Wait. So a big jug shake up and evenly distribute the blood back. I don't know if that's quite abolishing it, but you know it works. We actually... Oh my god, we can enter this fucking room finally. We can finally enter the Cardinal's room. Should I read that spawn post time skip because his case is unique? Oh. Dark armor. Fair. Holy shit, we're allowed to enter this room. This is the room for all the Cardinals. 4 owl feathers, nice. Or maybe I picked up one as that. The war room, because I was being there because war! You know, you're not allowed to enter that room. Unless, you know, war were declared. What was that? War were declared. Oh, the neck is still stiff and sore.
Right.
Hello. History is written by the victors, which is why not the entire Bible is not in this law.
It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who
It's
hold
like
the
a
power.
Futurama bit. It's pretty good. It's a good one.
The documents in this library are no exception. It's perfectly possible for someone to have made edits to them.
Again, the entire Bible literally isn't here. It's already shady as fuck.
But it's my belief that no one has the power to blot out the truth entirely. I like to read the same texts over and over again. That way, I can spot some of the truths hidden between the lines.
This makes a lot of sense. Hey, let's get some scholars to read over the church's documents to see if we can figure out all of the fucking ways they've lied. Let's see all of the bullshit that they've fucked with in all of their library. See, there is also that, especially like knowing more about how fucked up the church is. We went through and read a lot of shit in the library, and it is absolutely like unreliable narrator territory. There is absolutely no way that we can trust all of the words that we actually read in the library. It is so easy and goddamn near guaranteed that there are elements of what we read in there that are just not true. That if we find out other things, it'll be very clear that it just wasn't that. Part 2 and 3 are literally just going, yeah, like the whole thing is literally not even there. Like they didn't even bother editing that. They were just like, we can't change this to not make us sound evil, so let's just get rid of it entirely.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation.
Hubert, I don't know how you look more evil than before, and look so much hotter than you did before. I can't even describe to you why Hubert is so much hotter now than he was before. I don't even know what it is, but fucking Christ he is.
The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance.
Oh, so so the Empire already has, like, done a fair bit. The Empire's already done a fair bit. Here's just more vampire. Observe it as the game does not showing it because there's nothing narratively interesting there to portray the to the player, like with the countless other unreadable books there. It literally cuts out parts 2 and 3 of like the Bible, though. I absolutely take that as the church just got rid of them entirely. Like they're literally numbered. They're literally numbered.
The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
So it's not like literally nothing has progressed in the 5 years. There has been progression.
We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Cordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us.
I just cannot explain why, though. Cordelia seems predisposed to capitulate to us. Cordelia... Oh, no, Cordelia is Lysithea, so I'm just like... Because the shit that happened to Lysithea, I don't know if that happens because of, like, what her house chose to do, or whether it was, like, fucked up shit that people from the Empire did. But yeah. If they want to get rid of them, they probably could have revised the numbering also. Again, I feel like the fact that they show you that they're not there, like that the numbers aren't there, is meant to imply that they're doing some shady shit. I'd absolutely assume that's what that's meant to be.
However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy. But because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his. We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory.
Like, it's not great that we literally have to take over these places. It's not great that we literally have to like literally take over these places. Again, it's not great. But if our goal is to wipe out Church nobility and crests, leaving any of that in place will not go well long term. And so many of these houses are already parts of the church basically entirely, and also any individual house obviously still cares about wanting to keep their nobility unless they're on board with actually fuck all of this. And it's not great, but given what our goals are. Oh, and then Black's the fact that they're numbered makes you think they're just saying there's no much of these parts that are important for you. The church is corrupt but not stupid. Missing number chunks is super sus. I'm thinking about it from like a game design perspective though. I'm thinking about it from a game design perspective of, I feel like if the game is giving you the numbered parts but not telling you all of the numbered parts, they want you to wonder why the numbered parts aren't there. I'm thinking about it from a game design perspective, not from like literal what would the church be doing kind of thing. Like, I don't know why they would not fill in all the numbers unless they wanted you to think it was weird. Well, the game, what the game design portrayed to me is that this is how much of it there is. I don't know.
I have a request for you.
Gather resources. Grab some fish. Okay. I got some fish. Where do I hand in the fish? Actually, do I have the fish? Do I actually have the fish? White trout and... I actually have no idea what fish I have. I have no idea what fish I have. The Talta Slash, I got a shitload of those, so I guess I don't have the other ones. Okay, I don't have the other ones. Okay. Okay. Actual cannon answer it so we can debate it all day. Again, I feel like they would... They want you to think the church is shady, so they want you to think that the Lawberry can't be fully trusted because they've had the choice to write it. Splatter missions are small once-a-month things you can do for small bonuses. Fair. I mean, didn't people literally say in-game at some point that, like, there's parts of the Lawberry where books are missing? I don't know if they were referring to specifically that, but I'm pretty sure the people did mention at some point that parts of, like, the Lawberry doesn't tell everything. Some parts of it are conspicuously missing. I'm pretty sure some NPCs mentioned that at some point before that scholar.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion.
I mean, we are in the middle of a war that we started, so I understand. I understand.
But you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher.
Judging if anyone for Joe's birthday either, though, right? Church sucks. Fuck church. I hope I'm not rusty. You can count.
And so I will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact.
I'll sleep the entire time. That doesn't wane my abilities.
Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
Except for the fact that I'm probably underleveled as fuck compared to everyone else, but it's fine. Let's see. Come on! She can't come to tea? She can't come to tea. Lawberries explicitly what is church approved and non-church approved reading missing. Also, Lawberries open to students. I don't think they'd be that open to every single student to ever come and go through the academy. Hey, don't think about those missing books. That just seems really sloppy. Again, I don't know if that's too many levels of game design and stuff.
Could I trouble you?
Professor!
Fucking Edelgard. If Edelgard can't make it to tea, then what's the point of being able to actually have supports with Edelgard again? If we can't even go and drink tea together. Okay, so let me actually look at the roster for a second. One, Byleth is underleveled as shit, right? Harpy's at a perfect height. 169 centimeters. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Bolthus is in his 30s, and he's goddamn nearly 2 meters tall. We're not running every single book on the shelf unless we think it's interesting and important to the player. Again, I figured for how many they put there, that include all the numbered parts. Anna's also in her 30s, apparently. Jaritza's 26? Jaritza's like the same age as Byleth. Huh. I figured Jaritza was a lot older. Well, there you fucking go. Well, there you fucking go. Wow. Wow, okay. He is Death Knight. His class is Death Knight. Use magic and move again after attacking. Of course, he has the big scythe. He's got the big scythe thing. He does a glowing ember. MC increases based on unit's defense. Murderous intent. Murderous intent as an ability, because sure, why not? Why not? What's his crest? Lamine. Minor crest, okay. There's a minor crest of the elites. Secret for you still. Yeah, okay, Lysithia is 20. She is now 20. And she's 160 centimeters tall. 5 years ago, all the OP boss skills. Oops! God damn it. No. Oh, Petra's 21. I always thought Petra was older. Petra's also on the younger end. Yeah, but has literally everyone gotten taller than Edelgard at this point? Out of everyone that we have on our side, is literally everyone taller than Edelgard now? I think they are. I think literally all of them are, aren't they? Second or third youngest character. I keep forgetting that. The way she talks, I keep thinking she's older. Literally everyone has gotten taller than Edelgard at this point. Oh, God. Just like, quite literally, a short king. Oh? Imperial Lineage Plus? If unit takes no action except wait, grants resistance +4 for 1 turn. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. She has a new weapon. Ima. A creststone weapon designed to Edelgard's specifications, allowing her to use Raging Storm! Fuck yeah, she becomes Geese. I love it. I love it. She just becomes Geese. Hell yeah. What? Armor leader soldiers and officers alike. This unit has high authority and wields an axe with ease. Can I check out the others combat arts you have to see that one? I can't talk from here, can I? She is becoming the storm that is approaching. It is also, you could say, provoking black clouds in isolation. Yeah, she is just the Emperor, basically. Professor's Guidance Plus. Deals 2 extra damage during combat. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Just random 2 extra during combat. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. My class is part 1. We're now in Crimson Flower. My black clouds. Black clouds. In isolation. Has any of this gone up for any of the characters? I don't remember what it was at before. So I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. She's still a dancer. She is still dancer. Alright, I gotta go to the inventory. Combat art. No, combat arts. Oh! Oh, she just always has it. It's a personal one. She doesn't have to equip it. Oh. I'm only. If the attack hits, unit can move again? Effective against dragons. They have some level and skill monsters Edelgard, but the only ones that actually change. Ah, okay. 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 Levels is the big one. Okay. Relic weapon arts are always on? That makes sense, yeah. Just if it hits, go again. And I imagine you can just keep chaining that as long as Ima has durability. Fucking wow. Yeah, because Sublight Heaven's always on too, yeah. God damn. God damn. Wow. 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 Made to Edelgard specifications. Yeah, made. Made. So I imagine it's like the,
No. Maybe.
made specifically to kill Rhea, because it's strong against dragons. The materials you need to repair are pretty scarce. Yeah, it's not something you want to burst all the time, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, very, very limited. I mean, that's relic weapons in general. No. Out of the relic weapons we did for the Ashen Wolves, like that we just did, like 2 streams ago for this, one of those, they said it's like a replica relic weapon. It isn't a relic weapon, but it's a replica one. Or like they made it like one. It basically is one. I imagine that's the same thing with Edelgard. Hers isn't like one of the old classic weapons, but they've just made something that basically functions the same. Because one of the ones that before was definitely that. The lines for food are a lot longer now. It was either the gauntlets or the glove. One of those. They said, I think it was, because I think it was Balthus, so I think it was the gauntlets. Where they were just like, it's basically a relic weapon, but it's basically just like made to be like one. It's not like an original, like old, super rare weapon that like the 10 elites and shit used or whoever used it. We have morale meals. Gathering in the dining hall to strengthen battle bonds. Enhance their effects when dining with an ally. Edelgard, obviously. Damn it, Lysithia doesn't like it. Oh, Hanneman, fuck. Okay, god damn it. God damn it, okay. God damn it. I feel like if I force it into Lysithia's mouth, it's not gonna like actually increase my support with her. Maybe it doesn't need to be Edelgard then. Just because like certain people have like just so many bonds with so many people already. Vegetables, ew, gross. Oh, it's vegetable stir fry. No wonder. No wonder she doesn't like it. There's just a lot of characters who have literally already maxed it. Bernie and Yuri. We're good. Bernie and Yuri. I'm just like looking at the people who are available here, and I'm just like, who actually hasn't got their support maxed out? Because we did max out just a shitload of them, like right then.
Will you talk to her for me? She's been avoiding me non-stop.
5 years later, still avoiding each other.
Of course I avoid him. I avoid everyone.
Even 5 years later. God damn it, Bernie. God damn it, Bernie. Pheasant roasted berry sauce. Do you know how hard it is to avoid me for 5 years? That's why I'm forcing you two to pay attention to each other. Okay. Honestly, Burning Dorothea and Petra seem to have good supports with a lot of people. So for Byleth, obviously Edelgard is a priority for just every reason. But basically any of the others who aren't Burning Dorothea or Petra, like, is fine for Byleth. Edelgard. I mean, Edelgard and Lyn have 2 ranks of their A ones, so that would probably be the focus for Edelgard. Or we can, or also, Lysithia and Hanneman. Probably those first, because they're still on base. So Edelgard's Lysithia, Hanneman, and Lyn. Huber is Ferdinand's, I'd say, because they've got 2 A's to go through. And Petra's also only B, so Ferdinand and Petra would be the priority there. Ferdinand is also obviously still with Hubert because of the A's, and anyone that's not Lyn or Cass. Anyone that's not Lyn or Cass for Ferdinand. Everyone else has still opportunities to tell them to fuck off. Lyn is there. Lyn and Cass is nice, but also... honestly, Lyn with a lot of people. Lyn with anyone that isn't Hubert or Ferdinand, really. There's still Lysithia as well. Cass... yeah, Cass is kind of limited in terms of... I mean, anyone but Hubert and Ferdinand. But everyone else is just, like, kind of across the board. Bernie and Hubert... basically, Bernie and any of the men. Bernie and dudes. Bernie and dudes. There's that one. Actually, would, Edelgard doesn't have one with... who has one with Jaritza? Who actually has supports with Jaritza? There was like one person here who had one. Bernie and Jaritza of all fucking people have one. Betty and Jaritza for the heart attack? Just, yep, sure, why not? Petra, Hubert. Yeah, Petra, Hubert's the focus. Also Lynn. Lynn has a lot of double A's with women, it seems. Wow. Fuckman and Lysithea have one. I did not realize this. Lysithea and Balthus, of all people. That's not what I'd expect. Lysithea and Balthus is not what I'd expect. Alright, fair enough. And then the others are just kind of whoever. Okay. Okay. Just keep an eye on like who I should focus on who. Oh, this is a good one. Peach Sorbet. Edelgard and Lysithea. There we go. I like these supports. Constance and Jaritza. So many Jaritza ones.
I love this meal. How did you know?
So many Jaritza ones.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
There's so many supports. I kind of wanted to spend every single meal on eating because I just want as many supports as possible. There's still so fucking many to get. There's still so goddamn many to get. Like, holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. If anyone had to choose which ones I should focus on, which ones should I focus on? Because there's so many. There's so many. There's so many. I kind of want to go for this for Cass and Petra. Hubert and Ferdinand. I want to see the various ways they can tell each other to just continue fucking off.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I would be liking that greatly.
I would like your stomach to be growling. Is there anything that both Hubert and Ferdinand's like? Is there anything that Hubert and Ferdinand's like? I imagine they're two idiots who would just refuse. If one of them says they like something, the other would turn around and say, well, I don't like that. There is one here. Sauteed pheasants and eggs. So there's at least that.
Can we put our quarrel on hold, Ferdinand? At least while the professor is present.
These fucking two, I swear to God.
Of course we can, Hubert. We will finish eating and then continue fighting elsewhere.
Oh God, these two. I'm gonna say Edelgard, but I'm not sure if Ferdinand actually likes her. Oh my God. Oh my God. These fucking two idiots. Swear to God. Actually, I want to do this one. Lynn and Dorothea. Lynn and Dorothea. Then there's two. Imagine either direction. God. You're both there to support Edelgard. Just stop bickering.
This is my favorite.
Don't know if Edelgard likes her children fighting.
I'm rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I still don't get what the fuck Dorothea means by this. Every single time Dorothea eats food, she says this. And I don't get what she means. It's such a weird thing to say. It's such a weird thing to say, and I have no idea what the fuck she means by it. Oh my God, supports have unlocked. Because of course they have. No goals. Who hasn't eaten? Who hasn't eaten out of everyone? All of, like, the main squad have eaten. All of the main squad have eaten. Constance and Jaritza, there's such a weird combination to me. So, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? Hi, Jaritza.
Ooh, exquisite! This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
Honestly, Constance's new hairstyle, it makes her look like a different fucking person. It really does. Out of everyone, Constance looks the most different to me because her hair is just so radically different.
This food brings fond memories.
I thought you were about to say brings food memories. Achievement unlocked. We got to Jaritza to talk about something and he didn't mention murder and or killing and or death. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I think it's any of the others that I'm like particularly super caring about. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I have 2 left. I need to buff up my thing. Actually, we got supports. We have more supports. Edelgard and Lysithea. Edelgard and Lysithea. Actually, wait. Oh my god, Jaritza. Oh my god, Jaritza's a constant. It's already happened. Wow, that was quick. This food brings fond memories of killing and death. Damn it, Jaritza, no! Alright, what the fuck is the support with Jaritza like?
Well, well, look who it is.
Maybe we'll actually learn some history about Jaritza and why he's, like this.
Emil, it is you, isn't it? Are you feeling more talkative than when I saw you last?
Excuse me, what? Emil? What? Well, that's sad. I just want one of Jaritza's or Emil's apparently supports to just be him rocking up in the Death Knight outfit. The whole support's just in that with the voice.
Do not call me that.
Okay, Jaritza then.
Oh, look at you. From professor at the Officers' Academy to an Imperial General. Though you seem idle enough now, might you spare a moment for a proper apology? Could you not have even informed me when dear Mercedes left House Bartels?
Huh? Wait. Mercedes knows Jaritza?
To say nothing of the scandal you caused.
What the fuck is this history? What? What? Maybe I should have recruited Mercedes. We might be missing a significant part of Jaritza's backstory by not having Mercedes. What the fuck? So Mercedes is important to Death Knight? Interesting, okay.
Granted, I can hardly blame you. That family being what it was.
I don't even know what House Bartels is. I don't know if that's even come up.
But did it never occur to you that I ought to have been consulted?
She did make an offhand comment about Jaritza. That guy looks real familiar. God damn.
We've only known each other since childhood. Such callousness, such rank insensitivity.
There's so much backstory happening at my face right now.
Emil, are you listening?
No.
You think you can escape? I won't be denied this time. You may think yourself skilled with a blade, but remember that my spell work is peerless. Dealing with you would be no more than a murmured word and a flick of a finger.
No, this is Death Knight. I don't think that's true.
Restrain yourself, Constance.
I am the model of restraint. On the contrary, Emil, it is you who insists on being so.
I said not to call me that.
Stop dead-naming Jaritza.
You know I've not slipped from using General Jaritza in public. And this is the thanks I get.
I haven't dead-named you once in front of other people. Doesn't that mean I could dead-name you while just talking to you one-on-one? God, this hits hard. Oh, Jesus.
You've always been the sort to keep your own counsel and let others draw their own conclusions.
Would it kill you to be silent for once?
Emil, stop! This isn't over!
Just so much shit. So much fucking backstory that I am missing clearly. Fuck. Jesus. Jesus, okay. Wow. Wow at all of that. Wow. Wow.
Edelgard, do you have a minute?
You want to speak with me? How unusual. Please, come in. I'll prepare some tea for us.
Time to go back there full saves to recruit Mercedes. I doubt I'd have the stats to recruit her. I'm pretty sure she's all magic, and I mean, most of Violet's stats are terrible. So, because I haven't done anywhere near enough training, so, yeah. Well, I guess we
Have a
can't get
seat.
Death Knight in any
Would you
other
care for some
playthrough, so...
cake?
There's mountains of lore. Well, again, part of me wants to go after we beat, like, all the playthroughs of the game, which at this point is now 4 of them, as opposed to just 3. After all of that, I still want to do some streams that are just finishing the supports that I haven't done. Like, just after we do it all, I will just work on grinding out supports in my own time to just do all of the supports as part of the stream, even the ones that I miss. Which, yes, will be a fucking lot of them, but I feel like we're in this game for the long haul. And then there's also 3 Hopes, which has another 3 playthroughs, although who fucking knows if that game now has 4 because of everything that's happening. And I'm from people have already told me that game has support, so yay, so much!
Yes, please. I never say no to sweets.
Ha! I know your weakness. Offer you cake.
They're from Enbar. A bit too sweet for my own liking.
Isn't that the whole point of cake? Well, more for me. These are fantastic with this tea.
We gave sweets to Lysithia, and she immediately isn't one to tell people to go fuck themselves. We worked it out.
True. Well, there's no shortage of them. Help yourself to as many as you
Keeping
like.
till the next Scythia game. Oh, no, the next Fire Emblem game will absolutely come out before I finish all this. The next Fire Emblem game will 1000% come out before I finish everything to do with 3 houses. Absolutely. There's no way it won't.
Now then, you wish to speak with me?
So, I can tell you know a fair bit about me.
Maybe finish eating before you talk.
Maybe this can wait until you've finished eating?
Edelgard, you know a fair bit about me, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
What in particular?
For example, the fact that I have 2 crests.
Yeah, Edelgard was able to tell.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
Edelgard.
No need to play coy with me. It won't work.
Edelgard, it's Lysithia. You know you can't trick her like this.
It's clear my body has succumbed to the intense pressure of bearing 2 crests. Due to the immense requirements of bearing these crests, my life expectancy is painfully short. You know all of this, right?
I mean, it's been 5 years and she's still alive, and the way she talks about it, wasn't even sure if that was going to be the fucking case.
Actually, this is the first I'm hearing of it. How would I know unless you told me?
Still won't drop the act, huh? Despite how obvious you've been with your concern about my health, you're certainly consistent.
Yeah, because that was her whole thing before, of just like, Lysithia, don't push yourself, which is the exact opposite of how Edelgard talks to basically everyone else.
I'm not really in the mood for these games. Given your rank, you certainly have access to all kinds of information that others do not. Clearly, you'd have heard all about me.
Either way, I know now since you just told me. About your 2 crests, your physical weakness, and your short life expectancy. However, according to the principles of crest research, it's impossible to bear 2 crests. Unless you've undergone a blood reconstruction surgery. Is that the case, Lysithia?
Correct. It wasn't as though I had a say in any of this.
I see. So you've lived through that relentless terror and agony, and survived.
Jesus, the quivering in Edelgard's voice when she says that, of just being like, she is aware that the person standing in front of her has been through the fucking hell that she's been through.
You speak of all of this as though you understand it on a personal level. Edelgard, have you?
You're a good friend, Lysithia, and a valuable member of this army. So I won't have you overexerting yourself. I don't want to lose you. Understand?
I understand.
Good girl. Oh, and if you like those cakes, why not take some with you for later?
There's no need to pander to me, but yes, I'll take those. Thanks.
You don't need to, but if you're offering. You know what I mean? The Edelgard calling you good girl. Yeah, again, like you can tell how different Edelgard treats Lysithea, because Edelgard is just fully aware that Lysithea has been through the fucking hell that she has also been through. Because yeah, it's fucking hell. It's horrifying. Like the way that Edelgard talks about it. I mean, literally our first support with Edelgard was walking in on her having night terrors because of it and shit like that. So yeah, being aware that Lysithea's also been through that makes a lot of sense for Edelgard to just be, you poor thing, I want to help you because that fucking sucks. While also absolutely rejecting the concept of Lysithea caring about her in that same way. Edelgard's like, no, I can handle it. I'm fine, right? I'll push back against it and I'll be okay. But you've been through it, so I need to help you. Once again, Edelgard feeling like she needs to shoulder a hell of a lot more than other people. Like, she wants people to do what they need to do and pull their part. But what Edelgard considers her part is still higher than basically anyone else. The neck is still sore. In case you were wondering. In case you were curious. Whether my neck was still fucked up? Yeah, of course it is. God, I'm just gonna open the Discord after this, and it's just gonna be flooded with fan art of Emperor Edelgard.
Professor!
People just waiting on, just like, oh god, I've been waiting to show you this.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
I can finally look up enamel pins of Edelgard on Etsy. Yeah! Unless I can't because of spoilers for other games. Yeah!
It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it? Time flies when you're standing guard.
At least Abyss is still alright. At least we've made sure that Abyss is still here and fine, given all the shit that's gone on.
That's right. I've been here the whole time. Day in and day out. Like I have anywhere else.
Everyone has a new design of 3 hopes of baby. Oh my god.
The Imperial Army hasn't interfered with us all that much, so it's business as usual here in Abyss. I mean, as usual as it gets here anyhow.
Yeah. The Imperial Army is just like, they're chill down there, don't fuck with them.
Oh no. A lot of folks cleared out once the fighting started.
Well, that's...
People are saying it was the church that used to keep order around here.
There was also a lot of people in the church who wanted to get rid of you, all of you, though.
But it's Yuri who's saving us from complete chaos.
Thanks, Yuri. Thanks, Yuri! I mean, hey, if there's one thing that is consistent about Yuri, is that Yuri looks after his people. I mean, my people is basically the most common words that come out of Yuri's goddamn mouth, so...
Need something?
Yeah, these things said they were going to unlock at some point. Now they're here. Summon the Wayseer. Organize the Shadow Library. So what do these things actually do here? I've never actually checked what any of these things actually do. Inspire worship. A statue of a long forgotten deity was found. It provides hope and belonging to those who were cast out from former places of worship. Okay. Encourage recycling. Scrap heap is largely abandoned. Oh! That's why the scrap heap doesn't give you items in this. Because scrap heap gave you items in the DLC. And I was wondering why I didn't do that. You need to encourage... okay, reduce in prices. The wilting rose is practically empty. The price is a bit, people will still be enticed to stay. Okay. Forbidden Library in the Shadow Library. Summon the Wayseer. A famed fortune teller is visiting Garrett Mark. If knowledge of her presence spreads, Abyss might see more visitors. So just pay more money and more people will hang out down here. I should probably do this as well. Organize the Shadow Library. The Shadow Library contains countless rare texts. If you organize them, you'll gain access to a wealth of forbidden knowledge. Forbidden Library. The Forbidden Library. How do we farm renown? How do we get more renown easier? Is there a way to do that? From my understanding, renown is primarily just continuing story, paralogs, side activities. I said the church library third stuff that's not church approved. There it is. Books 2 and 3 are gonna be there. I know it. Don't point out that you already confirmed they aren't. They're gonna be there.
You've got a lot of nerve coming here after ignoring us for 5 years.
I was passed out.
Ha! Gotcha. All this time and you still can't take a joke, can you?
Hey, Balthus.
Good job surviving and clawing your way back to us. This day couldn't get better if it tried.
Nice to see you too.
Say, now that you're back, we should celebrate with some liquid gold. We're not your students anymore, so it should be fine, yeah?
Balthus, you were older than me by like 6 years beforehand. We could have been drinking before if you wanted to either. So a couple of your general items you're not using ever. Oh yeah, yeah, best lets you do that, doesn't it? I should work out which ones I'm never going to use and do that. Just get a shitload of
I like this idea. We'll make it a wild party. Even the Emperor won't be able to turn it down.
Let's all get fucking wasted! Hey, a bunch of people getting absolutely wasted is 1000% like realistic for war.
If you haven't heard, we'll soon be launching a full-scale assault on the Alliance.
Honestly, Constance, it still baffles me how different you look considering your new design. You look like a different person entirely. I keep forgetting who you are. I really do. Kill Pope then party.
Her Majesty has searched relentlessly for you. Now that you're found, her moment has come.
She looks that intensely?
Yes. Before then, I had never known her to show such desperate resolve.
Really? Because resolve is the word I'd use to define Edelgard. Damn. Bitch really is gay.
The stalemate we've been locked in shall give way very abruptly. We have your reappearance to thank for that.
The power of God and anime is back on our side, and now we can actually win wars. Yay! Yay!
I used to be a rather important person in the church, but I am in exile for committing a crime.
Now renowned hospital monetary tournaments, Byleth being MVP in story battles and side quest completion. Byleth gets you renown in that. Okay. And monastery tournaments. Okay. I usually ignore the tournaments, but if tournaments are a good way of getting renown, now that I know there's a shitload of it down here to spend, and Forbidden Lore is here, then I definitely need to do it. I definitely need more renown. I didn't realize tournaments gave you a bunch.
I embezzled some money, but it wasn't out of greed. My hometown was pillaged, you see, and the church wasn't putting in enough to rebuild.
This sounds like the church. Well, this sounds like any institution of power, really, if we're being honest with ourselves. Hello, everyone.
This is okay. The Burt kept it safe out of the goodness of his heart. Kidding, of course. He said the lowlifes here could be useful, because they won't mind fighting dirty or rooting out spies.
Fucking hell, Hubert. Fucking hell, Hubert. Also, oh my god, how she's so fucking hot. I mean, she was hot before. But how is she so fucking hot? Oh my god.
Or something along those lines. I didn't pay much attention to that part. Yeah. Honestly, I'm psyched that you're back. It's all I can do to stop myself from whooping with joy.
Like your new hairstyle, holy fuck, Arpy. Jesus Christ. And Yuri, who basically just looks like Yuri but with longer hair, which I'm not going to complain about.
Is that... It is you, isn't it? I kind of forgot what you looked like.
I mean, that's fair. It has been 5 years, and they only knew me for like less than a year. Ouch.
No doubt. A lot can happen in 5 years.
Just funny,
a baby goes from crawling and babbling to walking and talking in that time. Anyway, you came back, and that's what matters.
God, I just
Staying here wasn't a mistake. I can say that much.
What about moaning? I've seen Harvey's time suit design until now. It's so good! It's so good! Her new hairstyle is so on point. Her new hairstyle is so goddamn on point. It's so good. It's so good. Again, like, it's funny to say that, like, Yuri, you've changed a lot in those 5 years too. I do think Yuri is one of the people who looks the most similar to his design before. So what am I never, ever, ever using? All of the other kids lost things that they're never getting back? Sadly not. Gifts I'm not allowed to do. A shitload of fish. See, the thing is, which of these am I not going to use is the thing I don't know. I won't know which ones of these I'm not going to use. Because I don't keep track of what I do and don't use for cooking. For, like, giving meals to everyone. I guess I could just sell off a bunch of stuff and have, like, 2 left of everything. Like, if I just kept, like, 2 or 3 of everything. That should be fine, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. I can sell off a bunch of these. Like, I can sell off a bunch of these because that gives me a decent chunk. It gives me enough to do the first thing that's here. Oh, actually, the 10% XP is upstairs, and it's the last thing I need for that. I do need to check how much that will cost. I do need to check how much that one will be. Platinum Fish not used for anything outside of Golden Renown. That makes sense. That makes sense. Renown's a harder resource than money. I'll sell off all of those ones. Because some things I've got shitloads of, right? Like, I've got a bunch of these, and I can get rid of, like, that many. It's not a shitload of renown, but it's something. But it's something. Even getting 1,000 renown for free makes, like, a big step towards making some good progress. And we go fishing enough that if I'm short on some of these things, I can just get them back later. Just like looking for things I got shitloads of. I got a shitload of Morphous Plums. Because I kept doing Morphous Plum things for a long ass time. Peach Curons. So like this is a good head start, right? It's not a ton, but it's a good head start. 7 renown on that one. That one basically wasn't worth it. That one wasn't really worth it, was it? Okay, so off one of these. Now it's back at an even number. Wait, what one? Angelicas. Cook into a dish that boosts magic. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of 4 of those. How much is the Southern Fruit Blend? 5. So the thing is, there's a lot of teas that I won't use, and I don't really know which teas are good for characters. Because teas are just for birthdays. I don't actually invite people to tea that often outside of birthdays. So one thing for 5. Not that much. Teleport upstairs. Oh, you can't teleport to go upstairs. Right, because there's a loading zone. Actually, okay, before I go upstairs, how much does this cost in total?
Need something.
So this is 6,000 across the entire thing. To get to the very end of this is 6,000. Considering I just got like 1,000 and a bit from that, that's not too bad.
See you again soon.
But again, the upstairs is XP.
Oh no.
I think we're literally 1 step away from getting XP upstairs, so we'll go check that. And as you mentioned, tournaments are apparently good for shit, so we'll do a tournament, see how it goes. Also, a free silver sword would be nice. I didn't realize tournaments were a big thing for renown. Also, didn't realize how much renown I'd actually want and need. Also, first of all, do I have a ton of renown that I can use to make some future interesting playthroughs? Well, that's kind of the idea, right? People said that any renown that you spend on the stuff here stays in future playthroughs. So, in future playthroughs, you just use that renown to bring up... It was either professor level stuff, or supports, or something like that. Renown in future playthroughs is basically just used to unlock stuff that you had from previous playthroughs. Or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact specifics of people said, but it's something along those lines. Renown in the future is more so just used to unlock things that you had already made progress in. I think professor level is the big one, which would help a lot just because it gets you so much extra time from the very start.
Need something.
2,000. Oh, that's a big chunk actually. 2,500. That is more than I expected.
See you again soon.
2,500. Okay. No, don't have time. To the training grounds. To the training grounds. So in total, to get all of the stuff that we want left, because we're not getting the last step. I'm not getting the last steps on any of those statues until I get all the stuff in Abyss, because it's hidden library. But another extra 10% would be nice to just get even more over-leveled. But it's about 8,500 altogether that we want in total, which is a lot. Which is a lot. That is a lot. Okay, sword tournament. Sword face against the Swords of Saros. Oh god. Oh god, has to be above level 28, so I can't even use Pilot for it. And you get a training sword again for it? Why is it so hard? I could just send out Jaritza. I could just send out wait, no, recommended is 28 or higher. So I can send in Jaritza. Okay, before I send in Jaritza, let me look at his inventory for his abilities. See if he's got anything that would just help him for having a sword. So he's got sword prowess already on. Axebreaker is for fighting people with swords. Swords for that. Okay. Authority doesn't... Extra dex is probably nice. Wow, he just has a skill for double experience. Wow. Battalions. Alright, well, dex. Definitely trade dex. None of the same. Super important. Shove in Jaritza and see what happens. Shove in Jaritza, see what happens. Will he die or will he not? Well, he seems to be doing okay against the first people. Against the people at the start, he seems to be doing well. He's still on a horse. He still has his evil horse. He took off the mask, though. He's not wearing the mask. He took off the Death Knight mask. Everyone lost their masks now. Death Knight took off his, Flame Emperor took off hers. Hell yeah. Alright, dodge. Damn it. So we get a heal between these, right? Like we can do a heal if we want. 35 HP, so we heal a fucking lot from that. Okay. We do heal a lot. I just noticed he's also got the his cape looks so he has a sick looking cape. It's all like tattered and torn to shreds and shit. Yeah, I'm still fine. Honestly, I may not even need to heal Jaritza. He seems to be doing pretty okay. He seems to be doing pretty okay. Having Death Knight on our side turns out it's good and effective. Because I might as well, because it's literally the last person. The horse is still a 360. The horse is sick. The horse is sick. That's normal. The horse is doing sick doughies in the middle of the battlefield. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think I may have actually needed to heal Jaritza then. No, I'm trying to. But I'm glad. But I mean, I healed him, so it's fine. Yay! Advanced Sword Tournament. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go Jaritza. Hell yeah. Prize money and silver sword. Okay, well, there was no renown for that. So there was no renown for that one. There was professor level, but there wasn't renown. Maybe Byleth has to be the one to do it, and I couldn't enter Byleth into that one. I mean, getting the free Silver Sword Plus is still worth it. It's still worth it for the free Silver Sword Plus. And also, hey, we actually won one of those for once. Real stuff. What? I want to use one of these for a drill for Byleth. What should I use it on out of her things? Her faith is lower. Do I want to focus on faith still for Byleth? Or should I just put more and more of it into her sword stuff? Part of me is like I should focus more on her sword stuff because her sword stuff is so far behind. Like her having heals is nice, but is it worth... Actually, it's pretty close to holding up. Ah, fuck, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. Lynn, where are you? You're upstairs, I believe. I believe Lynn's up here. Lynn! Lynn! The teacher has become the teached. Lynn! Lynn! Lynn Hard-tooted. Hi. Not close enough.
Professor,
had to be 2 steps closer. Advanced drills! Wow. He actually teaches me quite a lot. Wow, he teaches me quite a lot. Like, goddamn. Plus 20, plus 10, and 2 for the statue? Fuck yeah. He can also teach me in other magic. There we go. Not enough to get up to the next level, but it's fine. But it's fine. Wait! Fishing! Wait, third floor. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Oh my god! What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Rhea's bedroom. Oh my god, it's Rhea's bedroom. Hey, Edelgard! Edelgard! Do you wanna come and make out with me on this bed? We're now explicitly on the fuck the church route. We have to do as much blasphemous stuff as we possibly can. Well, goddamn. Look at this place. It's the Star Terrace. That's the same thought. What, bringing up Edelgard to make out on the bed? Yeah. 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 Just a random little place that we can go to now that we're like far enough in there. Rhea's not going to stop us from going onto her bedroom. Because she's not fucking here. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Anyway. Wait, no, fishing! Fishing! That's why I went to the mountain teleport. Fishing! We must do a fishing. I have no mouth, and I must fish. Fishing. What was the fish that I fucking needed for the quest? What did I need? A white trout and Telltale's loach. Do I have those? I feel like I have the white trout. The Telltale's loach, I think, is what we worked out that I had. I do have those. White trout, Telltale's Telltale's loach. White trout, Telltale's loach. Isn't that what they asked for? White trout 4, Telltale's loach. I do have that. How do I hand this in? Do I just have to go back to Hubert to hand it in? I have that shit. I thought I tried delivering it to Hubert already. Because I thought I already had the fish. Because it was fish. Do I speak to him again as an option I just missed because I'm an idiot? Oh, okay.
Done,
now
Professor.
it's working.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping. I swear I spoke to him again after getting the quest and it didn't work. Thank you for helping to gather resources. Please accept this gift by way of compensation. So that's 200 renown. That's 200 renown. There we go. There we go. There we go. Head to battle against the deserter soldiers and collect several valuable secrets. So the valuable secrets we can't do anything about, but the other thing we can do quite simply is go into a battle, get renown for it. Actually, I should check on the bulletin board. So that's 400 renown. This is 100. Hilarious. Oh shit! They do sell new stuff. Oh, they do sell new stuff. Oh shit! Master seals. Oh fuck. 99 HP heals. And a bunch of B and A ones here. Black Eagle ones. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Allies can counterattack when they attack from outside the usual range for 5 turns. Jesus! Jesus! Jeez, wow, okay. More wait, wow. Recovers HP equal 50% damage dealt to foes in the area. Wow. Check Edelgard's battalion. Does she have a squad of lesbians at her side to do battle? Because she better. Because she better. Supreme Armored Corps. How do I actually look at it? There it is. There we go. The strongest armored soldiers in the Empire, handpicked by Edelgard. Bunch of stuff. Raging Flames. Attack that in a certain terrain in the area into flame. 15! 15 MT is pretty fucking good. And it's very durable. And it's very durable. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, the Vestra one. Is that one that I already gave you and I just happened to give Vestra the Vestra ones? Or not? I'm not actually sure about that one. That I don't remember. I should buy some of the Master Seals. I feel like Master Seals are a thing I should buy. Oh, it does. Okay. I can't buy it from here. Okay.
Welcome.
I feel like Master Seals are a thing I should buy. We're not turning everyone into a master class, but some of them definitely are. Some people are definitely becoming one. Actually, I could...
Please come again.
I could look at the, no, recalls. I can't say everything has to be certifications. Ugh. It's all so confusing. I'm trying to remember who was actually going into a masterclass. I don't think Hubert is, because Hubert's Dark Bishop is as high as the Dark class goes for that. Ferdinand, I think we can maybe do it for him. Lynn is, I'm pretty sure Lynn's definitely changing up. I think Lynn is, Cass is, I think. Or Cass might be going into the DLC one. I can't remember. Bernie definitely is, because that's the horse one. Dorothea doesn't have one, because she's dancer. Petra's fine where she is. Lysithea definitely has one. I'll buy at least 3.
Welcome.
I'll buy at least 3, because I can think of at least 3 characters who are definitely at some point wanting to become master.
Thank you.
With Lysithea, Lynn, and the other one. I think Lynn. I think Lynn's one of them. Lysithea, Lynn, and Bernie, I think, are like the 3 definite master ones. And the other people are like, maybe, maybe not.
Please come again.
Any of like the weapon refreshing and stuff like that we'll worry about before we actually go into a battle. But I'm curious about these brave swords. Attack, oh, brave weapons! So they attack twice. Right, that's what brave weapons do. Yeah, because all gauntlets count as brave weapons. Ooh. Ooh, that is sexy as hell. Oh, that is sexy. Lynn doesn't have problem masterclass since Grimoire is gender locked. Oh, right. Is there any masterclass that's just Faith though? Or is there no masterclass that's just Faith? Because the only masterclass that's like Faith or Black Magic is the one that's or Faith and Reason is the one that's both of them combined. It's probably that, isn't it? Balls! There's a lot of brave weapons here, and brave weapons are sick. Brave weapons are sick. Masterclass surprise at least 2 skills at higher levels, so nah. Damn! That's annoying. That's annoying. Because probably the best one he gets today. I'm sure there's someone else. I don't know where my sheet is that I have the list of people on. It's been a while since I've looked at it, so I've got so many things on top of it. Or I've just actually lost it. Or I've just actually lost it. I may have just lost it, because a lot of sheets here are very old. I can't see it. I had a list of, like, what everyone wanted to be. I think that sheet of cardboard might have gone missing. Because all these ones are very old. No, I lost it at some point. Damn it. Faith 1 is holding out predictably revised writing. That's a lot of work for Lynn. There's a bishop, big Faith class advance. Yeah, Holy Knight, it's got lance and horse stuff, yeah. I'm sure there's someone else, like Lysithea at a bare minimum, and also Bernie at a bare minimum for theirs, because they're just basically straight upgrades from what they already are. Well, Lysithea's a confusing case because of the way classes are gender locked, but it's what I'm definitely wanting to choose for Lysithea. I'm sure there's someone else who can use one, but I don't want to buy all of them now because I don't think everyone's going to need them. There's a number of characters that I'm not going to bother changing. Oh, Edelgard. Edelgard was the other one. I was going to... Well, Edelgard has a unique class now, so I'm probably just going to leave her as that. Camera. Thank you. Yeah, Edelgard was going to have one, but because Edelgard was going to be horse with an axe. But she's a unique class now, so I might just leave her at that. I might just leave her as her unique class. Brave weapons are cool. I'm not going to buy anything right now.
Come back soon.
Because I'm not sure what my game plan will be overall. But it's cool that they do exist. Anyway, I'm actually going to... Now I'll end it here. Before we get into battles and everything like that, is when I'll work out what I'm doing with all my stats and everything like that. We've been going for quite some time today, and a lot of exciting stuff has still happened today, because everyone glowed the fuck up. Oh my god! So I will call it there for today, at least for Fire Emblem. I am doing Ring Fit. So but for Fire Emblem today, I will call it there. Next time, we're gonna start fighting the Alliance. Best living a unique class that's Great Night generally sucks. No, Great Night, no. But yeah, next time we will start fighting the Alliance, and I will spend like an hour at the start of the stream working out everyone's stats and stuff, because a bunch of things have probably changed since then. Yay! Or at least I haven't worked out a bunch of things since then. Yay! So thank you all so much for watching, and until then, this is version 2, signing out.